What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Rob's Gaming Table. Today on the table we're playing some Epic Digital. Just doing this live, having some internet troubles right now. Hopefully everything's working, you guys can hear me. I'm streaming on a different PC than usual. And last time I tried to stream on this PC, there was troubles. But hopefully I have them worked out now. Sorry for the late start. But yeah, just let me know in the chat if you can hear me, see me, everything's working now. Finally live. But yeah, this is a digital card game app from a game called Epic Card Game from White Wizard Games, the guys behind the hugely popular Star Realms, the deck building game, and its fantasy counterpart, Hero Realms. And they have a couple other games in the roster now. There's like Sorcerer, and there's some other comic book game they're working on, Kapow or something like that. But this game was released as a card game in 2015-ish. Around there, I believe. So it's about 5 years old now. They tried to kickstart it originally, and it flopped. The physical game did. Then they came out with Star Realms. They kickstarted that. That was hugely successful. So after making some money, getting their name on the, out there, they tried Epic, the card game again, to kickstart the physical game, is my understanding. And they did successfully kickstart it and released it. And what it is this little, it's like a single box of cards. It's 120 cards in the set. You can play right out of it. You can play tons of formats right out of it. The idea was, it's like Magic the Gathering. It's like pretty much my understanding. I am not a Magic player at all, never have played, but I keep hearing it repeated over the years that it's just like Magic on a budget. It's kind of like hugely influenced by Magic. The creators are former like Magic Hall of Famers or whatever, so it makes sense why they'd want to get a piece of that pie for sure. But it's meant to just be able to buy that box, just like Star Realms, just like Hero Realms. You buy one little $15, $20 box, boom, you can play 3, 4, 2-player, whatever, out of the box. And you can play different formats like draft and that kind of stuff. And I bought it. When it first came out. I got it. I said, hey, I love Star Realms. I'll try this Epic card game. Could never play it with anybody. It was too advanced for my daughter to play with. My wife wasn't really interested. We were playing other LCGs at the time when it came out. And I thought, okay, this is something I can try out. It looks interesting. I like the idea of just being able to spend like a small amount on a box and get someone into a card game. And I thought it would be a more entry-level rule set, and it kind of is, but the strategy to it's really deep. So it didn't work out as I thought it would when I got the card game. And it is epic. Like, the idea is there's no resources, kind of. There's like 1 gold you each get on a turn, and you can play whatever costs 1 gold. 0 cost cards are free, and that's all there is. Characters and events. Pretty simple, it seemed. But when I got it, it just, it didn't tickle my fancy too much. I didn't really play the physical game at all. I had 2 or 3 sets of it I kickstarted so that I could play like all the formats, and literally never played the physical game. I took it out of the box, read the rules, tried to understand the strategy, but there's a very small community around it. So there's not a lot of like deck building websites, strategy websites, YouTube channels, podcasts. I couldn't find a single podcast on the game ever. Like, I don't know if that's a thing, but that's usually a telltale sign that the game has a really small community. I found like Facebook group, Reddit group. There is some chat in there, but yeah, not a lot. Like, it's not easy for a player to jump in, is what I found. So I just kept going back to the LCGs I was playing, like Game of Thrones, a card game, Legend of the Five Rings, Warhammer Conquest, all these LCGs I played back in the day, even the co-op ones. I just went back to playing those games where I'm building decks and playing with people. I had communities and people playing at stores around me and that kind of stuff. I'd go to tournaments. But this game, I couldn't even get it fired up in my living room, so it just kind of fell by the wayside. But then they came out with the digital Kickstarter for the app, and I was like, okay, well, I can play online with people. That'd be neat. Hopefully they'll have a tutorial in there, and hopefully they'll teach you strategy and kind of, because there's some nuance to the game that isn't apparent when you first play the game. So, yeah, so I basically was like, I'll kickstart this digital app, and it got you access to it. And it was in February 2017, I believe, when they did that. And I was like, okay, an online version of the game. I'd always like to see a good online version of a game, because I'd played some like kind of like community done digital versions of physical games I was playing. I do prefer the physical game, but I thought, okay, I'll try this. It was cheap. I'll get in on the early access. And that was back when I thought it was cool to get in on early access of games, but it's not cool to be paid, to actually have to pay a company to beta test their product. It's not a fun experience in my opinion. It's cool to get involved and get the feedback, and I like that the community does it to help build an awesome app, but it personally is just not how I like to spend my time. I'd rather play like completed, polished games. So this was slated to release in February of 2017, according to the Kickstarter that I backed. And here we are, February of 2020. and it's now officially released. And yeah, so a little bit behind there by a couple years. But yeah, I don't know. I'm seeing why am I getting issues here with the streaming? Oh man. Oh, I know what's happening. Sorry guys, one sec here. I'm just having some general. Yeah, I'm not sure what's happening. I'm just getting some warnings from YouTube, but I think it's okay. So let's see here. So yeah, that's my history with the game. Just trying to kill some time here. We'll wait for others to show up to the live stream. But yeah, so Epic the card game. So it's kind of been something I wanted to play. So I tried the digital app when it was in early access. It was okay. It was fun. There wasn't really a lot of players online, so sometimes it's hard to find players in the formats you wanted to play and stuff. So kind of forgot about the game over the last 2+ years, and here it is out, available for everyone, free to play. You get the whole set, all the cards, which is kind of neat. And you use in-game currency, which you can spend real money on to buy like foil cards, different, basically like playmats, kind of like your background while you're playing. You can buy more deck building slots because I think by default they just give you 2. But yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting what they've come out here with the final version. It's cool they went free for everybody, so everyone has access to all the same cards. I'm really down with that. I like that a lot. But yeah, so let's get into the app here. Let's take a closer look. So what we'll do, I'm not a pro. I'm not a pro at this game. I'll give you a warning now if you're coming here for strategy tips, how to play Epic the card game. Maybe in the future, but for now, I'm kind of a noob to it. Like I said, I haven't played the physical game ever. I've played the digital app. Played maybe over since I was in early access, probably like 15 games total. I've been playing a couple in the last couple days just to try out the app, but yeah, I'm not a pro. I'm still trying to figure it out. So if you are and you're in the chat and want to let me know some tips while I'm playing, awesome. I appreciate the feedback. If you're watching this in the future on YouTube and you missed the live stream, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss next time I go live. But feel free to leave some comments down below and let me know, you know, some tips and that kind of stuff. I've been trying to dig around the internet, trying to find out some tips and stuff, but there's not a lot on this game, to be honest. Especially not anything recent. It seems like 2016, 2017, the game that was like its heyday, kind of. Like, it actually had players, a lot of players playing it relatively compared to now, it seems. But that's what it seems for, like, all the news and articles and stuff I could find are all from that time. And on their YouTube channel, like, Worlds coverage and stuff like that, all last thing I could find was 2017. But I think it's still going on. They're still supporting the OP of it, but haven't seen much. And another thing I want to mention physically with this game, another reason why it didn't hit the table, basically in 2018 when Keyforge dropped, that was a much better entry-level game. I could actually teach that to my daughter at the time. My wife loves it. It was fun just to crack open decks. The rule set, the gameplay in that game seemed more appealing, and there was a lot of players playing it around, so that's another reason. But Epic, I felt, was like, could have been the Keyforge, but yeah, I don't know what it was missing, but yeah, it just didn't catch on like Keyforge did when that came out. But it's a similar idea, like, you know, you pay a low barrier of entry, you can just jump in at any time, you just grab, you know, a small box of cards and boom, you're ready to play kind of idea. Like the same marketing idea was there, but I guess just Keyforge did it better, I don't know. But anyways, let's get into it here. So we're gonna do the tutorial. And we have the basics, the events, effects, more effects, and combat. So it's kind of cool, the tutorial they did here. We'll go through it. And those who don't know how to play, and I have also put below so you can read after or watch after. White Wizard Games did do a how to play series of the physical game, I guess back in the day. So I've linked that YouTube video below. I've also linked over to the rules pages, the rules page. Actually, I can bring it up here. And this rules page, right here on their website. So if you go to epiccardgame.com and you're curious, there's the video and the rules are here. You click on rules, there's like the full PDF of the rule book, one sheet rules you can give to new players. There's a color and black and white version, all the collected rulings, tournament rulings for judges and stuff if you really want to get serious into it. But all that's here. It's kind of neat. I linked that down below. And yeah, so we'll get to it. Okay, so let me see here. So here's the basics.
Welcome to the Epic tutorial. The objective of the game is to defeat your opponent by reducing their health to 0.
Okay, so as you can hear, it's even voiced over, which is kind of cool. So they're basically saying you defeat your own opponent by reducing their health down to 0. I don't know if it'll tell you in this, but you also can win if you deck yourself out. If you go to draw a card and you have no cards left in your deck, you can win that way also. It's not common, I don't think, but it's something I assume is possible.
To win, you have to play cards from your hand.
I don't know, let me know if the game audio is too loud or too quiet or whatever. Maybe I can, is there a way for me to turn this up? I don't think so, not in here, but.
You will need gold to play certain cards.
So certain cards cost gold.
You can view card details by tapping or holding on a card. Tap on Kong to view its details.
So how you peek at a card?
This is the zoom screen. You can see the cost of a card in the top right corner.
Yeah, so you can just tap on it, right click on it. You can take a closer look at the card. I do like in this game, I know I've seen some people complain that this is like kind of like an old interface. Digital online games are doing it much better now, supposedly. But there is something I like about being able to see the whole card. Like, I prefer tabletop versions more, and it's cool that they kept it so you can see the exact card, how it looks in the tabletop version. Fully visible to you, so if you know the card, you can kind of see it all down there. It's not just like, you know, those circular, just the faces or art or whatever of a card, and they're small. You're just moving circles around the board. I'm not a fan of that, but that's just maybe the old school physical player in me, the tabletop player. But yeah. So you can see he costs a gold. So big powerful cards in this game that cost 1 gold. And like I said, you get 1 gold per turn, even on your opponent's turn. So if you're going to do some big splashy card, you can do it basically once per turn. And 0 cost cards are less splashy, less crazy, but they're free.
Every champion has an offense value. Sword icon. Kong deals 13 damage in combat.
Alright, sound level seems fine as is. Awesome. Voice of that dude in the game is annoying. Yeah, it is kind of weird, but I appreciate they have it. At least they did it, right? It's, you know, it costs money to get voice actors or have people voice stuff over, so they put the effort in. I appreciate it. You can turn off the voice, or like the sound effects. I would assume would turn him off, but I don't know, and I don't want to exit it to try it out, but yeah, just something, you can always just turn off the sound purely. Especially this is out, I'm playing on Steam on a PC, but this is available on Android and iOS, and it's cross-platform as long as you set up an account, you go online. I click the online play, sign in. It'll actually sync up all your progress, the stuff you purchase in the store, your campaign progress, all that will be synced up between all 3 apps, which they do the same thing on their Star Realms app, which is awesome, by the way, if you've never played it. But if you like deck building games, check out the Star Realm digital app. It does the same thing between the PC and Android and iOS and stuff, and I think that's really cool. So you can basically play on any device. You can be sitting on your PC at home playing a game, as long as it's not real time and it's like 48-hour game where you have like, you know, a few hours to respond to your turn. You can start a game on PC, and then you're waiting in line somewhere. You can continue that game on your phone, and then later you can be on a tablet or something and be playing it on there, and then back to your PC to play later, whatever. It keeps your progress, and it's super neat. Yeah, you can do that stuff. But yeah, this is just talking about his offense value is 13, his defense value to basically break a champion, which is basically killing it, throwing it into the discard pile. You have to hit it with at least 14 damage in this case for Kong, all in the same turn. Damage gets cleaned up at the end of the round, so it doesn't stick. There's no like tokens. It's not like a lot of the living card games and stuff that I've played in the past where you put little health tokens and stuff on characters.
Kong has 14 defense, shield icon. If it takes 14 damage in 1 turn, it is broken and put into the discard pile.
Alright.
Some champions have a tribute ability. When this champion is played, you'll get the effect.
So yeah, tribute is weird. The terminology in this game, there's not a lot of keywords, which is nice. And at first that's another barrier when games use keywords, their own keywords. Like, it's kind of neat. Like, I don't know. I play a lot of LCGs with Fantasy Flight games. That's my background, is playing all the living card games. Most of them since I got into gaming 8 years ago or whatever. I played almost every single one. And there's a lot of stuff they keep very templated across the board. And tribute, again, I'm not a Magic player, but I don't know if tribute's a word from Magic, but it's just like, you have to explain to somebody like tribute is when a card comes into play, this is the effect it gets. I don't know if tribute's the right word. It doesn't seem to jive, but that's a tribute. And Trevor Perla, thank you for subscribing. Much appreciated. And Spencer's here. Hey, how's it going?
Tap outside the Kong card to exit the zoom view.
So just tap away from it. I keep saying tap, but in this case I'm playing on Steam, so it's click, but you can tell the primary focus on this was making the Android and iOS versions, the digital apps. Feels very much like a mobile app blown up on the PC.
Drag your Kong into play.
Which I'm curious how most people play it. I would assume most people are playing on Android and iOS, but it's easier to stream sometimes off a PC though. All right, so we're dragging Kong into play. So just to play him out of your hand, you just pull him into play and drop him on the table.
Let's use your Kong's tribute ability on one of your opponent's champions.
So now it wants us to use our deal 13 damage to a champion. Now champions are the characters in this game. Again, it's just 2 card types, champions and events. And events obviously are things that come into play, draw cards, buff up a character, blow things up. It's a crazy game, but for that purpose. But okay, so let's deal it to Medusa here. So just select her. I mean, the interface is okay. It's good on an app though. I like the big text and stuff on an app. It's really good. And I'm sure if you're watching this on a phone or an iPad or something like that, it's easy for you to read. So yeah, that's just talking about what I said before. It has to take enough damage in one turn to be broken.
Your Kong is deploying. Notice the sleep indicator on the card.
And he's having a nap.
Cards cannot attack, but can still block.
So basically they come in, and I think this is from Magic, the whole summoning sickness thing, because I remember people explained to me before when I played other card games, I'm teaching people, they're like, oh, so it has summoning sickness. And I'm like, sure. I don't know what that is, but I think that's when a card comes into play. You can't use it right away, but you can defend with these guys. You can defend, which is kind of neat.
You have no other choices to make this turn. Tap the pass button to begin your opponent's turn. In Epic, at the start of every new turn, each player's gold will return to 1.
So start of the turn, each player gets that single gold. That's all you have to spend. That's as simple as it is. You can play, another thing, you can play any factions cards, which is kind of cool. Like I like in Keyforge the whole idea of like, there's no resources basically. You just pick a faction and go to town with that faction. I love stuff like that. I like where you don't have to like, hopefully draw a location or a support card or whatever they're called in whatever game, where you have to try to build resources specific to a sphere or a faction or house or whatever, and you have to find those cards in your deck that actually and get them into play and then generate those resources. It's okay to do that, it's neat, but it just sucks when you don't see those cards in the right order when you're shuffling out of like a 50 or 60 card deck or whatever. It seems just like kind of an archaic design to do it that way. So Epic doesn't do that. They just basically say, here, you have a whole crap ton of cards, a bunch of them cost 1, some of them cost nothing, and you can do like one thing on a turn with the gold, but you can play as many 0 costs. Yeah, it's kind of neat.
It appears your opponent is attacking with its demon token. Note that the token expended turns sideways to attack. Expended cards cannot attack again or block. Right now, it is attacking your health.
Alright, so he turned it sideways, he put it in the front row there, so it's attacking me. And if I don't block it, it hits my 30 health. So remember we said at the beginning, you die if you get down to 0. So, and you're out. But I think it's going to teach me about blocking right here.
By dragging your Kong to the combat zone.
So we drag Kong into block.
Pass to block with this card.
So the thing is, when that player came to attack me, there's a window that opens up where I could play events. Obviously, they're not teaching us that yet. He can play events first. I can then play events and drop characters in who have ambush, or champions, sorry, who have ambush. In this case, it's just saying pass now after I put blockers in for block events. So now there's another window that opens up where we both get to play events.
The demon token attack. It can't block again this turn. Now the demon will attack Kong instead of you.
Gedson's downloading it. It is free to play, like I said, if you guys want to play. As we figure it out here, I don't mind playing with any of you guys as we get into it, but it may be a little bit of time as we get through this whole thing here. But yeah. I just want to check something here. And hello. I'm not sure the name. Sorry, in chat they're saying hi. But if I look on Google Translate, it's like Selika. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but hey, how's it going? But thank you. I saw you in here before subscribing and joining us, so I just want to say hi. But yes, download the app on either platform and try it out. Like I said, it's all free to play. And you can purchase everything you purchase in the game if you do buy anything, which you don't need to. None of it's gameplay related. It's all just cosmetic, so it's kind of neat. So nobody's at a disadvantage. Nobody's chasing rares or anything like that. It's kind of nice. So I flipped in to block the demon, and it can't block again. So I'm rotated like 180 degrees here to say the card's been used. I've blocked, but I still can expend it to use abilities if it has any abilities that require it to be exhausted or expended or tapped or whatever kind of terminology you want to use. So obviously it took...
Notice that the demon token took 13 damage from Kong's offense value. The demon token breaks because it has only 4 defense.
So there, he explained it well. So this thing that dealt 4 damage, you can see it in that little red blood drop. And obviously I'm going to kill it because it's now at 13 damage out of its 4 defense. So obviously that's way more to kill that demon token. Tokens are like a little side unit. There are, in the game, the physical game comes with these little... and they're not enough. They don't give you enough tokens in the game for sure. But they're these little like two-sided tokens. They're cheap little units. They're like just minions basically. They're all 0 cost. And you bring them into play. They never go in your deck, never go in your hand. They just go in a token pile off to the side. So that's what he's using there on the other side, is just a demon token.
When tokens are broken, they are removed
he's going to explain it right here.
instead of being placed in the discard pile. Kong also took 4 damage from the demon token's offense, but it is not broken as it has 14 defense.
Yep.
Tap the Start Your Turn button to end your opponent's turn and start yours.
So normally at the end of my opponent's turn, if they hadn't done anything, it passes to me to an opportunity to do any actions I want, spend my gold, that kind of thing if I haven't done it already. But in this tutorial, they're just saying go ahead, let the opponent start his turn.
At the start of your turn, you will draw a new card, prepare your champions, refresh your gold.
So just a kind of a cleanup at the end, drawing a card, preparing your champions, and refreshing gold. So we'll both get our 1 gold each.
Congratulations on completing the first epic tutorial. In the next tutorial, we will learn about events.
So we're going to proceed to tutorial 2.
Welcome to the epic tutorial. This time we will cover playing events. Your opponent has decided to attack you with their wolf token.
So again, wolf token is another one of those little tokens you can play off the side. It's human tokens, wolf tokens, demon tokens, zombie tokens. I think those are the 4 types in the game.
During an attack, you can play event cards before selecting a blocker during the attack events phase.
Okay, so this is showing us what I was talking about before. So basically this opens up a window where we both can play events. Now my opponent, when they attack, they get first chance to play events, and then they pass, and if they pass, then it goes over to me, and I can play an event. And then we kind of pass back and forth till we both passed, and then it goes to me putting in blockers. So, sure.
Tap on the Risen to zoom in. This event will let you put new tokens into play.
So this is our Risen event. Put 3 zombie tokens into play, and your evil champions. So evil, there's 4 faction types in the game. There's evil, good, sage, and wild. Again, similar colors and style to Star Realms or Hero Realms, if you guys know those games. And yeah, so we're gonna stick 3 zombie tokens into play.
Drag the Risen into play.
And remember, this is a 1 cost card, so it's used up our gold.
Tap on your discard pile. Tap anywhere to exit the zoom view.
All right, so just look at the discard pile.
Now that you have spent your gold, there is nothing else for you to do in this phase. Tap the pass button.
So, like I said, we went back and forth. I have nothing left to do. I have no free cards in hand. I spent my gold, so I have, like you said, I had nothing left to do. So I pass back to my opponent.
You can use one of your tokens to block the attacker.
And then we block.
This prevents it from attacking you. Drag the token into the combat zone.
So combat, as we saw in the last one, you kind of just put them in there to block.
Select block.
and then you approve it. But the idea is that you attack each other simultaneously, and you can put more characters in, and we'll get into, I'm assuming, a combat tutorial, which will explain all that later. But obviously, in this case, if there was nothing that messed with it, nobody played any more events after I declared a blocker, then I would deal 3 damage to the wolf token. The wolf token would deal 2 damage only to my zombie token, and I would survive. And the zombie tokens have that buff from that Risen, I believe is what happened there, why it's so beefed up. But usually, I think they're like a 1-1 or a 2-2 or something.
Now that you have declared a blocker, both players have another opportunity to play events. This is known as the block events phase.
Okay, they have names for this stuff.
Your opponent played Fiery Demise. This will damage one of your champions in play.
Okay, so he's doing a Fire Demise. He's spending his gold now, dealing 3 damage, and then he's going to draw 2 cards. That seems very good. All for
Tap
gold.
to dismiss your opponent's card when you are done reading its effects.
Little animation, some sound effects there.
Your opponent was able to destroy your champion. However, because a blocker was declared, you will take no damage.
Yeah, this is a weird one that I just literally figured out this morning. I played this game a bunch, and I never realized that you could throw in a blocker even if he's removed or destroyed or bounced back to hand or whatever. It still counts as blocked, and you don't take the damage directly to yourself, to your main 30 health. I'm pretty sure. It says right here, you don't take any damage. I missed that before. I always assumed if you throw a blocker in and then your opponent did something to bounce it, they would get the attack through. And it seems very weird that that doesn't happen. So like your tricks aren't as tricky.
Since the zombie was killed before the champions fought, it dealt no damage to the wolf.
Yeah, I guess you just do it to save your own champion that's in the fight.
In the next tutorial,
seems like a missed
you will
opportunity.
learn more about events and how to win the game.
All right, we did it again. We're proceeding on. We're leveling up here.
Welcome to the next epic tutorial. This time you will learn advanced effects you can use to help you win.
All right, gonna learn the good stuff, I guess. So I'm at 8 health now, and they're at 5 for this example.
It is currently your opponent's end turn phase. When your opponent passes their turn, you can make extra plays.
Yeah, this is what I talked about before the end phase.
It looks like we have an event we can use. Certain events will allow you to select a target, be it player or champion. Fiery Demise allows you to deal damage to a target of your choice.
So target in this game is like other games I've played where target, some things become untargetable is something in this game. So you obviously couldn't target something that's untargetable, but you can target the other player directly or a champion.
Drag Fiery Demise into play. Select the zombie token.
So we're gonna deal 3 damage to the zombie token, I guess.
If you play a card during your opponent's end turn phase, it returns to their main turn phase.
So yeah, so at the end of the turn, it opens up a window before the turn finally ends. It basically is the opponent passing over to me to say, hey, do you have anything to do on my turn before we wrap it up and go to your turn? And if I do take any actions, I can do as many as I want and can afford. And then once I'm done, I pass it back to them. So now they can continue their main phase again before they pass it back to me, or they can just end the turn and we move on.
Your opponent is chosen to pass their turn again. Tap the button to start your turn.
So then we're just going to start our turn after he drops some demon tokens into play, it looks like.
The card you drew this turn is Apocalypse. Play it to gain a tactical advantage.
So this is Apocalypse. It's one of the coolest board wipes in the game. There's a few board wipes in the game or games that can really mess with the board. Valar Morghulis, here we go.
This is the choice selection screen. Select Break All Champions by tapping on it.
So it pops up with the options, but in this case it's not going to let us try to draw 2 cards. It's trying to tell us our only option here is Apocalypse. The option to, if it's your turn, break all champions.
Your opponent's tokens were wiped out by Apocalypse. Now drag Dark Knight from your hand into play.
And we all seen the art on this guy. Oh man, come on, let me click him. Yeah, it's super cool art.
We have an opportunity to attack our opponent. Declare your attacker.
So now we're going to attack. The opponent still has their gold though, so I guess the idea is try to draw them out to spend their gold here.
Attack zone. Tap attack. Since your opponent has no champions in play or cards that are playable from their hand, your attack will go through successfully.
So they have nothing to play. I don't believe it. But anyways, it goes through and hits them.
You defeated your opponent. The next tutorial will cover some more advanced concepts in Epic.
All right, we did it. Oh, we blew up the opponent. Boom! Victory. Tutorial number 4.
Welcome to part 4 of the Epic tutorial, where you will learn about loyalty and removing champions.
All right, so loyalty and removing champions.
The next effect we will learn about is loyalty. Loyalty is an ability that is similar to tribute.
Layla says, I'd expect Fiery Demise to sound a little worse than roasting marshmallows on a campfire. Yeah. Yeah, those same effects they had actually when they did the Kickstarter for early access. A lot of the sounds remind me of when I backed it and I got early access. And they had the app kind of like in its alpha stages. They kept a lot of the same effects and stuff. I expected it to get better over time, but yeah, still the same noises and stuff. Maybe they'll do a refresh and update it if everyone keeps playing and they start making money off it. But this is how they launched. This is the final app right now.
When loyalty enters play, you may reveal 2 cards of the same faction to your opponent. This activates the loyalty effect.
So loyalty is on cards. There's a loyalty and a number, and usually it's loyalty 2, which means you have to have 2 cards in your hand to reveal of the same faction. So usually don't put loyalty cards in your deck if you've built your deck, unless you have a lot of that same faction, so that you have the odds of you having the same faction in your hand to be able to reveal those 2 cards to get that cool ability. But sometimes you're playing draft in this game and you just don't have that. So you just play the card and get the other effects off of it, but you don't get the loyalty. Or you hold it and maybe you get the loyalty cards you need drawn into your hand of the same faction to play it.
Loyalty abilities are powerful, but tap on Angel of Death to look at its card. Angel of Death breaks all other champions when played, but only if you reveal 2 other evil cards.
So this guy, for example, he's an evil angel champion. Angel's like his trait. That only matters if other cards refer to angels. Airborne means he's like kind of flying, and only airborne champions can fight and defend each other. A regular champion can't defend an airborne champion. I think that's what it is. Yeah, they just can't block. But an airborne can block another airborne. But loyalty 2, like I said, if I do have 2 other cards, obviously, in this example. Oh, it even says right there, airborne champions can only be blocked by other airborne champions. Should have read the card.
Cards that break or banish
RTFC.
all champions are a good way to catch up when the opponent has played many champions.
So yeah, wiping the board when you're falling behind. Something I learned from Game of Thrones, the card game.
Let's play this card to deal with our opponent's champions. Select the 2 evil cards.
So we picked our 2 cards that we want to reveal, and sometimes you have choices and you want to reveal cards. You want to keep, if you had a whole hand of evil cards, you might want to keep secret some of your like board wipes or other cards that you have, so your opponent maybe falls into your trap kind of idea, which is neat.
When a champion is broken, it enters the owner's discard pile. We can't do anything else, so let's tap the pass button. Your opponent has played Kong.
Big monkey's coming.
The opponent is at the end of their turn, so let's play Inheritance of the Meek before our turn starts.
So basically, I think what it's trying to teach you here is the opponent ended their turn. I still have my gold up. It comes to my turn it'll come to my turn if I pass. But obviously, I want to probably spend my gold, and I'm going to look here, and it's telling us to play this Inheritance of the Meek. I'm assuming for the draw effect, I can't really read the other part because it won't let me zoom in the tutorial, but
This is
here we
the
go.
choice selection screen. Select Banish all non-token champions by tapping on it.
Yeah, so it's forcing us to do the Banish all non-token champions, which obviously Kong's not a token. Tokens are 0 cost. They're all like super small in their defense and attack. But this would allow them to draw a card since I'm doing it at the end of their turn. But normally, if I was playing, I might choose the other option, which would be just draw 2 cards before going to my turn, especially if I had something to deal with Kong at the beginning of my next turn. But
Tap
we're
on your
handcuffed here.
opponent's deck to view their banished cards.
So we can look at their banished cards. Banished cards, which they didn't really explain. I guess they did, but when a card's banished, it goes to the bottom of the deck. We'll go over some of the keywords here in a minute that they don't talk about in the tutorial. We'll just quickly look at the one sheet. Or the rule book, I guess, too, we could look at. Just to make sure we're all up on all the keywords. So we can peek at the bottom.
Banished view by tapping anywhere but Kong. Congratulations on completing this tutorial, which covered more. Welcome back to the Epic tutorial. It's time to learn about group attacks and blocks.
Group attacks and blocks. Here we go, some combat stuff.
Let's look at the attacking champion's stats. Tap on the Lurking Giant. Lurking Giant has 11 defense. If we block with at least 11 offense worth of champions, we will break it.
So one thing I want to say, the art in this game is pretty cool. Like, that's something that you could tell they spent the money on, was to get good art. Which is cool. Like, it even still holds up. It's like art that they used from 5 years ago. It still looks pretty good. The graphic design on the cards doesn't look too bad either. But I do like that. It's interesting. So he has 11 defense, and if we block with at least 11 offense, we're the champions. We will break it, like kill it, basically.
Lurking Giant also has 11 offense. If our blockers have more than 11 defense together, some of our blockers will survive.
All right.
We can see that if we use 3 tokens together, we have enough offense to break our opponent's champion. 11 defense. Declare all your demon tokens as blockers, starting with the leftmost one.
So we're going to throw them all in as blockers, it's telling us, because we can basically get to 12 on our side, 12-12,
Tap,
and he's
block.
only 11-11. So once we're good and we put in enough, we hit the block. And this is not normally what it looks like when you do this. Goes a lot faster and just kind of boom, 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 and then they all die. But like this. Ugh.
The combined offense of the demon tokens, 4 times 3 equals 12, was enough to break the Lurking Giant.
And normally I try to take that mentality, being a noob at this game. I take that where I'm like, okay, I have more block, or more like defense and more offense than the guy that's attacking me. I'll put a few in. And then, of course, they spend some gold or not, drop a free card that then buffs their guy to give them plus 2-2 or 5-5 or whatever. And it's like, then they have more than me. I don't have anything like that in hand. And it's because I don't know the card pool. And it's like, yeah, I get wrecked usually. That's what happens. Not what happens there in the tutorial. It's usually you get wrecked. That's another problem we'll see as I play this game. Trying to figure it out.
11 was not enough to break all our demon tokens.
Yeah, I kept a demon in play.
Declaring multiple blockers and even attackers can sometimes be useful.
Yeah, in the tutorial video from White Wizard, I think it was, they explained basically, don't attack with more than one attacker, usually. I think you just go in one at a time, because there's stuff that punishes when you go in with multiple, but there's also stuff that punishes when you go in alone. So I guess just knowing the card pool, and if they still have a gold or they don't have a gold, and that kind of thing.
This concludes the tutorial on group attacking in Epic.
All right. We're going to go to the main menu. So last time I went to campaign when I was learning this game the other day, and I started the campaign. Then I realized there's no way to reset the campaign, which is kind of weird. So I've already played the first of the scenario of the campaign, so we won't get to see that. But I might continue the campaign today. So we'll see. But here it is. Main screen, tutorial. You got the store. You get gems and gold, and I got a bunch, I think, because I kickstarted it. I'm assuming that's why I have it. So I got a whole bunch of everything. So there's like, it refreshes every day. You get some foils you can purchase, and I don't know if it's based on like rarity or popularity or why this foil of this card costs 5,000 gold, but this one only costs 1,200. I'm not sure. I guess maybe just the popularity of the more of them that are being used in people's decks, maybe, or something. Not sure. You can switch up your avatar, you can get more avatars, and this is the battle board. So that background that I have, you can buy different backgrounds, so you don't have to play with the default. And your gold, so you can buy gold with gems, and you can use real money to buy gems. I don't know why it does this two-tier system. That's so weird. In-app purchasing is, yeah, this sketchy app economy stuff. It kind of bugs me. But yeah, you can earn gems and gold and stuff by playing in arenas and completing your challenges. So there's like, if I go to play online, you can see I have some games I've been getting my butt kicked, basically because I run out of time. Another complaint with this game, I know I'm complaining a lot, but it bugs me, is the beginner stuff. When you play beginner, it forces you to go real time. So you only have 20 minutes each, and when you don't know the card pool and you're reading cards, you end up running out of time and just losing. So that's basically what's been happening to me a lot, trying to play beginner. And then I realized, yeah, you could go to new game here and real time, which is misleading. So if you go to beginner, you just get the straight deck. So in the core box of the 120 cards, you could just break it up into each faction has, I believe, 30 cards, which would make sense since there's 4 factions. But you break it up and you can just literally shuffle up those 30 cards for one faction and play with somebody. And that's what this is simulating here. So the good faction, evil faction, wild, and sage, you could just get a deck built of those cards, 30 of those cards, and just play against somebody. The only problem is this forces it in real time. At least it was for me, and I don't know how to change it. I tried to find out, but it's misleading. Then you go to real time here, and there's no like beginner option. So you play like random 30, dark draft, or constructed. Random 30 is random 30 cards. This is what they say to play too. Also, if you're new to the game and just want to figure it out. But again, it's real time. So if you have 30 random cards, you don't know the card pool, and you're trying to read every card, you'll run out of time. The 20 minutes is not enough. I think that's a huge issue with this. So what I say is go to 48 hours and do random 30 in there, is what you probably should do if you're like new to the game. Or go net deck and build a constructed deck, or dark draft. Dark draft is unique to this game. It's like drafting. It's the most popular format supposedly according to their marketing materials and stuff, but it's a neat drafting format where you take, I believe it's 60, is it like 60 cards? No, it's probably like 100 cards or something. But you bust them up into 5 card packs, and you hand 5 cards to a player. They look at the 5, they choose one, pass 4 to you, and you pick 2, and 2 of them get discarded out of the game. And then you just build your 30 card deck. You do that 10 times. Once you get your 30 cards, you're ready to play. There's no deck building after that. You're building the deck as you draft. And they call it dark draft because you don't know what was discarded, you don't know what your player took, and that kind of thing. I don't know, but it's pretty neat. I've yet to really do it because I don't know the cards well enough. So, yeah. So I'll get there eventually. What's Edgar saying? Tax and laws is reason for 2 stages. Once you commit to a 48-hour match, I'm assuming you can't then concurrently play a real-time or beginner game. Yes, you can. You can have a whole bunch of games on the go. So that's what's cool. This is like the Star Realms app, if you ever played that before. I had like 3 games going at once. So you can literally get in like all the queues at once. It's really neat. Like, I do like that system with this game. So you could have like a game you're going with a friend playing 48 hours where they have 24 hours to respond to keep the game alive. Eventually, if this, so here, the opt-out time for my opponent who's waiting to make their move, if that 21 hours and 14 minutes runs out, game's over, I just win if it runs out on their turn. But you can have a real-time game going. So we'll have this game here that's in progress in the top left, but we'll start a new one right now. Let's do a no, we'll do 48 hours. Let's just try a random 30 and see what happens. And we'll jump in that queue. So look, we're in queue here for this one. Here's my game that I have in progress, and it slowly pushes the other games off of the screen. So here we go. We got into queue, and now we've started a game, and I have 23 hours and 50 minutes, or they do for their move. But we can jump in. They could just have been sitting in that queue. You can start sitting in that queue, and if nobody's ready to play with you, you can just close the app and go away. And the game will keep trying to pair you, and it'll eventually shoot you a notification on your mobile app or whatever and let you know. Or when you log in next and you'll see that somebody has responded to the game. So I've jumped into the game, but that person may not be there. They'll get a notification now saying, Rob's joined your game and it's your turn, hurry up, kind of thing. But I could be sitting here waiting for hours for them to respond. But the cool part is you can also cycle through your game. So if you have a bunch of games on the go, you can hit this next game button and just cycle between them. And if there isn't another one that's waiting for your turn, it'll just jump you back to this main menu. Yeah, it's super cool. It's a little weird, like playing Star Realms like this, I liked it, but it was hard to remember like on the go what cards you've bought and drafted into your deck, especially if you haven't taken a draft. We're still going? What the heck? Okay. Oh, look, there's a hiccup in the stream there. But anyways, yeah, you could start a draft with somebody, draft a few turns, and then one of you has to leave. And the cool part is you can jump back into it and see what you had passed to your opponent, which cards you took in your deck so far. You can always check that out, so you can kind of do a little review, which is kind of neat. So you can do like a draft with somebody and then play a match with them over the span of like a few days kind of idea. Edgar says they should add 1 year game so you can do 1 move per day. I think you can keep the 48-hour game going as long as you take your turn every 24 hours. I think it just keeps buying you more time, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong. No, that wouldn't make sense. Maybe it would. Maybe it's just you each have 24-hour clock to do all of your turns. So I think the game's still completed after 48 hours. You just have 24 hours total for all of your turns, so you eat away at your chess clock, basically, I think. And a real time only gives you 20 minutes each, which I wish there was like a more in between, like a 30 or 60, 45 minutes maybe, because I just need more time reading all the cards. That's the problem I find being a new player. So it's kind of annoying, but the 48 hours is there. But neither of these opponents have taken their moves, so we can go start a new game. And you can just do that over and over again. So we could do constructed, and I purposely imported some decks quickly. I did find someone on Reddit was awesome. And there is a deck builder for this game. Another complaint about the game that I could tell the community wasn't that big. I cannot find a CDB website. So there's CDB, I don't know what it is, but it's like a template that all the games I ever play, some fan person makes this card game database template to go with the game where people can post decks, build decks, talk about decks, comment on decks, rate decks, all that kind of stuff. And I can show you some examples here. So I started looking for this kind of thing because I'm not a deck builder. I'm not good, especially with a new game where I don't know the card pool. How could I build a deck? Like, I'd be lost. And that's a skill I'm not really good at. But I do love playing card games though, and I don't mind net decking, borrowing a deck from somebody, learning from their construction, tweaking it after, trying something different. Like, I just want to get into playing the game. So Marvel CDB exists for Marvel Champions. It's a database. If you don't know and you play this game, you can go here and look at deck lists. You can post your own deck list, create an account, build decks, keep them private, share them, comment on them. And one existed for Game of Thrones, a card game that I used to play. So that exists here, Thrones DB. These are all fan-made, fan-run, fan-supported. There's 5 Rings DB. They're all using the exact same template to build these. And there's Android Netrunner DB, or Netrunner DB. Excuse me, for Android Netrunner on older LCG. But these all exist, but I could not find one for Epic. The only closest thing I could find is somebody who took the time to code this little thing, which is kind of crazy. It's a deck builder where I haven't built a deck on here, but I have seen people that have. You can drag in cards here and put stuff into your deck. It's not letting me do it. But you can drag stuff in, delete stuff out. And it'll let you know when it's a little summary of your deck here, if it's legal or not. And you can browse through all the cards over here. But this is where I wanted to go. I saw this browse and post Epic decks. And if you go here, not the best interface, but I appreciate it's better than nothing. Kind of shows you decks from like World Championships and online tournaments and stuff. And it kind of lets you know the build of the factions there by the amount of color on it. I don't know if I can zoom in a little more there so you guys can see that better. Yeah, so you can see the name of the deck, whose deck it was, I guess, and then you click on the deck, 99 problems. And you can see the deck here. It tells you how many of each were in here. Analysis, so a lot of this stuff doesn't mean anything to me yet. But punishing cards on, I'm assuming it's punishing cards on your turn, punishing cards off turn, which means on the enemy's turn. Draw cards, counter zero cost champions, I'm assuming that is, but I guess once you know how you're building, this stuff makes sense. Things that counter tokens, I guess. Is that what that means? 12 cards that counter tokens. But the cool part is you can export code. And no, I don't want to translate this code. But you can take this code, cut and paste it, and go in the deck builder in here. If I go to, you can go to the deck builder. And in the deck builder, so I put 2 decks in here, but you can just go and use the import function at the bottom of the screen here. And literally it'll import whatever's in your clipboard, so that it sees one of these codes, it'll populate a deck for you. And you can also export and share with your friends that code. And so that's kind of neat that exists. So I've linked this little deck builder down below in the description if you want to go check out decks and use it and post decks on it and whatever. But hopefully someday somebody builds a CDB website that just seems more user friendly and more accepted by card game players in the future. But I do appreciate the work. Whoever did that, it's pretty cool that it exists. So you don't just have to rely on the in-game deck builder completely, because you can't browse decks in here. You just can build them. So it'd be neat if they had like deck lists and stuff you could look at in here. But the deck builder is kind of cool. You can sort by, you know, the different factions and whether they're gold or free, they're champion or event, whether they're fast. Fast means I think that they can be played on your turn. They have like blitz, which we'll look at keywords in a sec, so they can attack right away instead of waiting until the next turn to use them. And slow is the opposite, obviously. Owned and unowned. I don't know what that is since you have all the cards. And you can filter by expansion. So another problem with this digital version is, and I don't have all the sets, not that they're easy to find anymore, but there's expansion packs that they released after, kind of like an LCG. They're fixed packs, no random stuff. But there's a Tyrant set of cards. There's like 4 different packs that add a bunch of cards to the game. Then there was the Uprising. There's Pantheon, which is another expansion that came out a year or two ago. And now there's some stuff that was on a new Kickstarter, some new starter boxes and core sets and stuff that are coming out. But they're obviously a little behind here in the digital app compared to the physical game, which kind of sucks. So if you're trying to practice for a physical event, I would assume some tournament, it would be nice if the digital game was in sync. So you can actually play with the exact same card pool, but it seems like it's a little behind. But at least there's tournaments in the digital app. But yeah. Let's see here, get back to the chat. Okay. All right. So we'll go back here. Another thing I want to look at, just so we know all the keywords. Let's go to the one sheet here. So we can get that open and zoom in on it. So the important keywords are ambush, which means you're allowed to play this champion anytime you're allowed to play an event, even during combat. Blitz, like I just said, this champion can attack and use its powers right away. Normally they're in that sleeping mode. Loyalty, we already talked about that in the tutorial. And tribute, we already know about that in the tutorial. It's just when it comes into play. Here's some other keywords. So we got trigger and the effect, cost and effect, airborne, ally ability. So they trigger when you play a 1-cost card, not a free card, a 1-cost card of the same faction. And I'll show you that. It just literally shows the symbol of the faction on the card. There's Banish, that's putting on the bottom of the owner's deck. Blitz, like we just talked about. Break, goes in the discard pile. Breakthrough, that's like an overkill ability. So if you block with a minion and the attacker has more attack than defense of the minion defending, or the champion defending, the rest of it spills over and hits the player. So it's kind of cool. Expend is just you know, exhausting a card. Recall, you can pull cards out of your discard pile. Sometimes you can recall them for when an effect happens, or when you play a specific card. Sometimes you pay a gold and you can recall something in your discard pile. Recycle is a neat one. Kind of weird. If you have at least 2 cards in your discard pile, you can choose to play a card that has recycle keyword on it, which takes up to 2 cards from your discard pile, or 2 cards, it has to be 2 cards. You pick the 2 cards, they go on the bottom of your deck, and then you draw a card. And recycle is optional. So if you don't have the cards in your discard pile, you still play a card that does other stuff and has recycle keyword, you just skip it, basically. Righteous is a keyword in the good faction that basically any damage done by a righteous champion heals that exact same amount to your health. Unbanishable, basically can't be banished, put on the bottom of the deck. Unblockable, you can't block that champion's attack. Unbreakable means they can't be broken to the discard pile, but you can banish them, return them to hand, anything like that. Untargetable just means it can't be targeted by anything that says the word target. And I think that's it. All right, let's get to it. Okay, so how do we get out of here? Saving my deck, sure. All right, let's go back online. I saw somebody was ready to play us. It actually popped in on the side there. Oh, it's our move. It's our move. Random 30. Let's do it. All right, finally got to it. After like an hour, we're now playing. I apologize. All right, choose any number of cards and put them. So this is how Mulligan works. You can pick any of these cards. I can pick even all 5, but they go to your bottom of your deck. You draw a new one for each card you do that with, but you lose a health. So I don't know the cards well enough, but from what my research has told me is something you want to do is have a card available that you can do something on your turn and a card that you can do something on your opponent's turn. It's going to be me starting, so that means the opponent, why we were waiting for the game to start was because my opponent, since they went second, they actually have first mulligan. So it's my I'm not sure what's going on here. Oh, man. Sorry guys, I don't know what's happening here, but my streaming software is like killing me. Let's see here. Okay, looks like we're live again. I apologize everybody. I don't know what's happening. I don't know if it's my internet or this app streaming, but it's giving me a pain in the ass here. Alright. So I don't know when it cut out there, but should be good again. Okay, so we're going to continue on here. So we're waiting for our opponent to take their turn. Again, we're taking longer turns, of course, because we're chatting it all out here. So let's go back. So we have something going on in our other game we're in the middle of playing. This is a constructed game, I think. Yeah, because there's 60 cards in the deck. That makes sense. Usually that number shows how many are left in the deck. So that's interesting, because I have a bunch of cards in play, so I don't know. That might be a bug. Alright. So what do we want to do here? So he's attacking. I don't know really what to do in this situation. I dropped this guy in. I was going to defend. Kind of see what he does. Let's go block. Whoa. Oh, I forgot about the ability. Oh man, when this card is blocks, transform each blocking non-wolf champion into a wolf token block. That's so dumb. I'm so dumb. Alright, let's see. What can we do to this guy? We have 2 zero-cost events. We can deal 5 damage to each champion, and we could recycle. Do we have stuff to recycle? Oh, we only have 1 card. Maybe if we play this one first. Deal 2 damage to each champion and player. That will wipe out these guys in the back and wipe out my guy. Yeah, that sucks. How the heck are we supposed to deal with that guy? I guess we can miss out on the recycle. I don't know. And just do this. Deal 5 damage to him. Let them fight it out. It would 2 more damage, and then I could kill it with a flash fire. I don't know. So we're going to skip the recycle. We have insufficient targets. We deal 5 damage to him. And we go past the opponent's block events. And see if he just does something to kill this wolf. Well, maybe we can get his whole board cleared. It's annoying I have to spend all these cards to do it. It's not efficient. I'm definitely not doing the right plays here. Thanks, Gedson. Yeah, I don't know, I'm just, yeah. Alright. So we're going to wait for them, so we'll just go next game, I guess. And see, they're both in the opponent. We're both waiting for them to do their turns. So we could... I'm not good enough for the arena, but it's kind of neat. The arena they have going on, it's like a, I think it's weekly, but that's where they have gold prizes and foil cards and entry into next arena where you get like these gold tickets or something. But you build, for this arena, it's like kind of like sealed where it's 60 random cards. You build a 30 card deck out of those, and that's your deck for the arena. And it ends in 2 days, and you have one free run per week. The rest will cost you to get in. But they give out prizes to the people with the most wins total or the most consecutive wins before losing in the arena. So it's kind of neat. So it shows you here your total wins, longest streak, current run, and that kind of stuff. But like I said, I don't know enough about deck building. But if you go to edit deck here, these are the 60 random cards I got dealt. And like, I don't know enough. I don't know. The rules are just take anything. I know there's rules to the constructed where they're the 60 card decks. you have to, for every 0 cost card of a faction you put in, you have to put 2 1 cost cards of the same faction in, which is kind of a neat restriction. I just want to highlight that arena while we're waiting here. Okay, so let's do. So if any of you, if any of you have the app and know how to play and want to challenge me, which I apologize, it won't be the most exciting game of your life, but you can just type in any player's name you know, and you can add them to a friends list to just quickly match them and challenge them in the future, or you can just start a challenge of whatever type you want: beginner, constructed, dark draft, or random 30. I don't know if they're automatically real time or not, though. That's the other problem. I don't know if you get to select. But my username, my username is just Rob, and I could only fit in this much, so it's just Rob Game Table. I couldn't fit in Rob's gaming table all in there, unfortunately. There's a limit on your character name or your avatar name. So let's continue our game here with this guy, Mr. Otto. So he's playing lots of Sage stuff here. He's probably gonna wreck me. Oh, see, now it shows he only has 48 cards left in the deck, but see, mine still says 60, which I can't be right because I have cards in play, or in my hand, I mean, and in my discard pile. So he's attacking again, and he's gonna play Frantic Digging to discard. What was that? Frantic Digging. I've never seen this before. Look at this guy. Discard a card, draw a card, then you can recycle. So it's just trying to find stuff in your deck. That's kind of cool. Okay, so now he's attacking me for 4 with 2 defense. This is where it would be good to do this flash fire, right? I should be able to kill this guy too. So it does 2 damage to all champions and players, but it's kind of like a board clear. The only problem is I'm looking at his 7-card hand. I only have 3, so I'm definitely behind here. Even though I have more health, I don't feel like I'm in a great spot. Me. I don't know if he'll take his turn right away or. We can do a real-time one. I just probably won't be that fast and we'll probably run out of time, but I do want to try that other mid-range deck that I quickly net decked before we started the stream. Maybe we could do that. So let's do new game. Real time. So you can see that little stopwatch in the top corner lets you know each player has 20 minutes. And to do it, we'll pick our deck. Looking for a match. So fully constructed, each player builds a deck from their own epic card collection. Decks must contain at least 60 cards with no more than 3 copies of each. For each 0 cost of an alignment, the deck must contain at least 2 1-cost cards from the same alignment. For example, a deck with 0 cost Sage cards must use Battle Pass if you don't plan to make any plays during combat after attacking or blocking. Well, that's something we actually might want to turn on. I'm just going to leave the queue for a sec. So that's in here. Oh, I do have it on. So this is little quick buttons to be able to select a whole bunch of champions, just attack separately with them, or Battle Pass where you can just basically, if you know you have nothing to play in the event windows, you can just quickly get the combat going. Oh, it's our move in this game. Or we could play against the AI, which might be better for me being a noob, or play the campaign. So we'll try those after this, actually. So this guy's revealing loyalty effects all over the place. Oh, this is just showing a replay of what's happened last to help refresh me on what's happened in this game, especially after it's been a while. So I played Flash Fire, burned up some guys, and then it'll get to my turn. So that's kind of neat, they do that little replay. So I can pass. So I just pass my window there to play anything else on that combat. And we'll see if he responds, or he or she. I'm assuming it's a he since it's a Mr. Otto. Mr. Otto. Maybe we respond quickly on our next move. Maybe he'll stay and play with us. Even though it's a 48-hour game, maybe we'll get some back and forth going quicker if we just give him a minute here. Or he's doing what I'm doing and has a bunch of things on the go and he's all over the place. No, I guess not. But as soon as I leave, he's going to take his turn. That's just how it always works. 3, 2, 1. Alright, we're out. Okay, let's play against the computer. Let's just have some fun here. So let's play a game versus the AI. Alright. So you can do beginner, where we can just grab a faction. We can do limited, where you play with random 30 or the dark drafting. Or you can do constructed, where you pick your deck and an AI deck. Well, that's kind of neat. I guess for deck testing, that'd be kind of cool. I mean, I don't know how good the AI is, but... Hey, Mark, how's it going? He downloaded this last week on his iPad, but didn't find the time to play it. It's nice to see this year. Awesome. No worries. Thanks, Mark. Okay, so let's just pick... I like Sage. They're fun. So we'll do a beginner game versus the AI, just picking Sage, where it gives us a 30-card deck based on just that single faction. So let's do the mulligan business here. And we are going to look through... We got turn, which is gain control of a target champion this turn. Prepare it. It has blitz. That means you can use it on the turn. Or if it's your turn, gain control of target champion. Okay. Erase. That's cool art. Return target champion to its owner's hand and draw 2 cards. I like that. Draw 2 cards. Okay. Or each player chooses a champion they control and break all other champions. Crystal Golem. Ambush. So you can play it on your opponent's turn and it's untargetable. And if you choose to break it, so if you choose to pay the cost of breaking it, you can draw 2 cards if you're in a jam, I guess. And Amnesia. Banish target player's discard pile, then recycle, or draw 2 cards. So I have a lot of draw 2 cards in my hand here. Banish player's discard pile. Oh, now it's our move in the other game, of course. Okay, so let's go. We'll get rid of... I need a champion to play on my turn. It'd be nice. Well, I guess I could use this to gain control of their champion. But only if it's my turn. So I couldn't do it first turn. If it's their turn, I just steal theirs, prepare it, use it. I don't know. I don't know. It seems good. I probably shouldn't throw it away, but I'm going to. And maybe find a champion of my own. But I don't know any better. Still haven't spent my gold. It's my turn. Okay. What to do on my turn? Oh, I got Juggernaut, who's got Breakthrough. So again, the damage would spill over and hit them on an attack. He's Blitz. I could use him right away. Loyalty 2 gets me to draw a card, and he's unbreakable when it's my turn. Which it's my turn. This guy seems good. So I think that was a good mulligan then, right? I don't know. Blue Dragon, he's airborne, but I can't use him right away. He's a little slow. But when I do play him, I draw a card and deal 2 damage to a target. So I can just hit their health right now. And then on the future, if he's still in play, every time I play a 1-cost, this is the ally ability. So as long as I play a 1-cost card from that faction, I deal 2 damage to a target. So that's kind of neat. So I could put him out and kind of like, if I plan on playing an ambush guy on his turn, that might be neat. Or I do Juggernaut and just push here. I don't have a 0-cost card to kind of like play that first and see what they do. So let's just, nope, let's go Juggernaut. So we'll do the loyalty thing. Let's reveal that we have, I don't know, Blue Dragon and... I don't know. Erase? I'm not sure what to hide and what to show. I don't know. Sea Titan. This guy's got cool art. Look at this guy. Screw your boats. He's untargetable. Tribute. Return a champion. Oh, this on a play. You can bounce a champion back to the owner's hand. So you can do that to yourself. You can bounce the guy back to your own hand, I guess. Get the play effect again in the future. That's kind of neat. I like games that do that. Alright, so should we just attack with this guy? I don't know. We can. I don't know. Sorry guys, it dropped out again. Not sure what it is. I use the same software on both computers I stream with, but this one is yeah, it keeps like just freezing up and telling me it's like still streaming, but then I see YouTube saying nothing's coming. Nothing is coming to the internet. Yeah, I apologize. Okay, so what we're doing here is attacking. Pass the opponent. Attack events. I don't think we need to play anything. It's going to ambush, put 2 human tokens into play. Do some healing off this guy. And he's going to block, I'm assuming, with like just a human token or something. I don't have any way to manipulate that to make it like unblockable, do I? Oh, I do. +2 and unblockable. Is that like worth it? Probably not. Maybe. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, we just gave this freaking Noble Unicorn 13 attack. And gave it Unbreakable. So I can't kill it and destroy it. Wow, I'm getting schooled here. I could play this. No, I can't. What can I play? Each player chooses a champion they control, break all other champions. But this one wouldn't get broken because it's unbreakable. If champions attack alone, banish it. No, that's me. Could just make us all wolves. Let's get crazy. Let's get crazy. He now has like 100 wolf tokens though, so that probably wasn't good. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just going to do a bunch of attacks. So I'll choose a champion to save, the rest will all get broken. Hey David, how's it going? Oh, let's attack with the dragon now. Why didn't it let me? Oh, he's airborne, so I couldn't defend. I get it. I get it. Okay. So it's my turn. Gold not spent. What do we want to do? What do we want to do? Could get rid of that wolf token. Draw a card, deal damage. I guess I want to play. Let's just attack, see what happens. I don't know. Champions can't attack this turn? Really? Is that what that said? Oh man. The current attack is, if any, is unaffected. That makes sense. Oh, and he's going to block and kill my dude. Okay. Yeah, getting wrecked. Riggedy wrecked. Enough to recycle? Yeah, we do. Let's just recycle, draw some cards. Let's see. What's this? Time Walker. Loyalty 2. Return all other champions to their owner's hands. Oh, that's cool. Oh, really? Mm-hmm. So they've spent their gold, so I should be okay to play whatever. This one with Blitz. Deal 2 damage to a target. Oh, I can get rid of this guy, right? So I can use her on the play to actually do her exhaust effect. Just get rid of this dude. Draw a card, deal 2 damage to a target. Yeah, let's just do this guy, I guess. Oh, I can prepare. Oh, she has an ally ability to prepare that Force Mage I just used. That's cool. So let's draw a card. Deal 2 damage. Here, I guess. Then we can use her again. Deal 2 damage there. Yeah. Alright, I don't know if that was good, but that's what we're going with. So he's got a heal 10. Man, look at this 43 health crap. I need to start getting more aggressive maybe. I just banished my dragon. So now I can't defend with anything really. Oh, I can banish this guy. It's attacking alone. Banish it. Sure, why not? Can't defend it because it's airborne. This one readies up thanks to me playing a 1 gold Sage card. What's this guy do? Oh, he's unbanishable. Loyalty to his Blitz. Banish target champion. No, 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 no. We gotta damage him and get him out of here. Get out of here. Okay, I think we're good. It's our turn. So what do we got here? I want to use that guy. This guy's airborne and Blitz. Tribute. Put 3 +1 attack, +1 defense counters on this card. And you can remove a counter from the card to draw a card. I don't know. He seems alright. But first, let's attack with this guy. Pass. He's going to put 6 human tokens into play, I assume? No, he just drew 2 cards. Okay. Nice, got some damage in. Look at that. We're awesome. Let's deal 2 damage with this. And I could probably Blitz attack. He spent his gold, so I think that's like kind of okay to do whatever. There's no target to return back to their hand, so we'll save that guy. Let's just do this guy. It's letting us know which option we want to trigger first. We'll just prepare this one. Let's attack. He's airborne, so we need airborne to block. Pass. Assign damage. Yeah, yeah. Now we're at the same health. I'll use this effect again. Yeah, I'm winning. All right. For now. Pass. Yeah. White Knight. Tribute draws a card. Showing off cards. He's attacking 9/9. And he doesn't have any break target evil champion. Well, I don't have any evil, so I'm okay there, but so 9/9. Return a target attacking champion to its owner's hand. If it was attacking you and was unblocked, its controller draws a card. I don't really have a way to block it. Probably a bad idea to do this, but I have other ways to draw cards, do I? Draw two. I mean, I could just let it go through and just draw a couple cards. Hey, Sajat. Hey, oh, indeed. It took a while, but it's now moving. Oh, okay. Yeah, you might need to refresh the page. It did drop out for me. I changed some settings in the app. So there's like a setting that basically said like kind of change the bit rate depending on the connection. So like I think that feature is kind of bugged out. But if it drops out again, let me know. Alright, so I will just let him hit me for 9. I don't know. I do want to spend my gold before we go to the next turn. Let's just draw 2 cards. Thought Plucker, I like this guy, he's awesome. He's ambush, he's unblockable, so you can sneak him in on their turn. And then you fight, he's only a 1/1. But then when he comes into play, the target opponent discards a card and you draw a card. And then when it damages a player, because he's unblockable, that player discards a card and you draw a card. So that can help us dig through our deck here. Okay, so we'll do this effect first. And we're good. Let's just pass. So it's our turn, everything's ready up. We get another card. What's this guy? Steel Golem. Untargetable, so things that are going to hit him need to target him. He can't be targeted. And if you loyalty 2, show off 2 stage cards, we can give him Blitz. And he's a 13/13. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, so let's start by... I guess we attack with this guy. See what happens. Pass. Angel of Light, ambush. Oh, gaining health. Get out of here. Oh, and he's got this 10 health card that just anytime spend a gold to gain some health, and then it recalls every time they pay it. Yeah, look, 35 health. Man. Do I have something to kill here? Ambush, no, these are all... Spend all champions target player controls. Okay, that might be interesting. Then they, like, so they can't defend. But is that better to do on their turn? I don't know. Let's try it. Oh, hold on. Let's cancel. We'll do this first. Or wait, if I do 2 damage to this one and it comes in to block me, I hit it for 4, that would kill it. So maybe he won't block? Nope, still blocks. Because he'll kill me too. He wants to trade. I mean, that's fine, I think. Alright, let's attack with this guy. Can we get 8 through? Yeah, we did. Alright. Okay. We can definitely blitz for 13. That's probably good. Yeah, let's do that. So prepare Force Mage. Let's reveal. I don't know if it matters against the computer. They know all that's in my hand. The AI cheats. They know. They know. Attack. Pass. Assign damage. Oh boy. Let's deal 2 more. Yeah. What else can I do? What's this? Okay. I think that was pretty good. Just gonna banish a target champion after playing the Palace Guard. Gets rid of this guy. Comes in with the White Knight. Can return it back to hand. Let's expend. Yeah, let's just return it back to hand. No way to block, we're fine. He gets a card, gets it back to hand. Pass. So now it's end of turn. I don't know. I could spend a gold here at the end. I probably should do Thought Plucker, right? Deal 2 damage. So I drew a card there. Oh, we got another Spike Trap. Pass. Use, that's a cool card. At the start of your turn, you may draw a card if you put her into play. She's ambush, so you just throw her in for free on the opponent's turn at the end, which is kind of cool. All right. So let's for fun. We got Thought Plucker, who is unblockable. So let's see what happens. Can we poke him? Banish all non-token champions. Oh, probably should have waited till they spent the gold, I guess. But we baited it. We baited. Look at all boards clear. That's crazy. Just because of the Thought Plucker attack. Okay, so I got a bunch of 0-cost cards here. What's this guy do? Oh, loyalty to Blitz. Okay, that's a thing. I don't know. We'll show these ones off. Done. Attack. Yeah, 6 in there. Do we have another way of... I guess we could probably do this fight with the Muse, like... Oh no, Muse sleeps. That's fine, that's fine. Probably shouldn't have done that there. Ice Drake. Can we not do some cute play like this, where we go expend? Oh no, not expend. Where's the return to hand one? This guy. I know it's super bad to do this here, but return all other champions to their owner's hands. Choose 2 cards to reveal. Okay, done. Put those back in my hand. Play again. Reveal 2 cards. Attack with the Blitz. Okay. And I don't have another way to attack. Down to 2. Oh, banish my dude. Gold not spent. Let's throw Muse in. Let's throw Ice Dragon in, sure. No, let's not, because I like the expend effect. We'll just pass. I don't have a way to draw 2, but Muse will get us some, right? Whatever. Oh, Frost Giant, look at this guy. 8/12, Blitz. Tribute when you play him. Expend all champions target player controls. Wow. Okay. Pass to opponent. No. I don't know. Let's just try to attack with this guy. Angelic Protector. Okay, so can I do something to bounce? Yep, we can do the expend, right? Reveal 2 cards. Done. Target this player and expend the angel so that she can't defend. Then I assign damage and I win. Boom. Alright, kind of getting the game, I guess. Okay, let's see if I know the other player that we were in the middle of the game with before. It's now our move. So let's do that. So it's our turn, gold not spent. I don't know what we're trying to do here. This guy's got Blitz. And when he comes into play, he gains Unbreakable and +8 attack. Or when I play another 1 cost good card, good faction or whatever, good alignment, this card must be blocked if able. But he still has his gold. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Like, I think if I play this right now, he's just gonna do something to crush it. I don't know. We'll pass. We'll see what he does. But I probably should attack, but I could use it for defense next turn if I don't attack. I don't know. I just chose to pass, see if he wants to play anything with his gold. But he could just pass and still do something if I choose to attack. Or actually, if he passes, then it goes to my turn, or his turn, which he might be okay with. Okay, so I guess he's not going to take a turn until I log out and go do something else. But that's the thing with 48-hour matches, right? It's like they don't reply as quick. It's meant to be like, just kind of do it at your own pace. I don't know what quick match is. That's a new button. Probably just does some random match. All right, let's see if we can get a constructed going where we can take our time. And if somebody's like ready to play right away. So let's go with this mid-range deck here. I'll put us in the queue. Yeah, so we're in the queue for constructed 48 hours. And we got a game here. Somebody else is waiting in the queue. Hopefully they're on their device right now, ready to play. Okay, choose any number of cards. Yep. So what do we got? We have a 0-cost event, Evil. Deal 3 damage to a target champion, gain 3 health. Yum. Okay. Strafing Dragon. He's airborne. Ambush and Blitz. Ooh. Deal 5 damage to a target. Now that's cool art. I'm all about the dragons. Oh, Draka Dragon Tyrant. It's airborne. Loyalty 2, you can make him Blitz. When this card attacks, deal 3 damage to each of the defending player's champions. Okay, that's cool. Raging T-Rex. I remember this guy. He's in the core set. Yeah, he's in the core set. Yeah, same card. That's cool. You can draw 2 cards on him. But then, oh, he must attack each turn if able. Flame Strike. Well, that seems cool. But do we have anything that draws us cards? Yes, right here. Loyalty 2, draw 2 cards on the Raging T-Rex. This one's interesting. I like it as free. Do we need it? I don't know. Like, there's nobody in play yet, but it is free. Again, you can deal with some annoying, cheap nuisances, like those dot pluckers I was just playing. All right, so let's go. I'm taking my time here. We'll just say we'll keep it. I don't know any better, but we actually can look at our deck here and construct it, which is kind of cool. See what's banished, see what's in our deck. So So this is my deck list. I don't know. Which is one I copied off that website I showed earlier, which is linked down in the description below. So I'm going second. So actually it's my turn because I had to mulligan first because I was going second. So now it passes over to Illyria. And if they're online right now, or on their phone, they would have got the notification that would say, hey, it's your turn. We can go to the next game, see if there's another game we can take a move in. Nope, nothing yet. We'll just wait a couple seconds. If none of them take their move, that's fine. But I'd like to jump in and take a move quicker and maybe like let them know we are online right now. We can actually get the game going. But at least we don't have that like 20-minute timer on us. Otherwise, we can show the campaign. That's another thing we can do. Yeah, let's go do the campaign. So I've already done the first chapter of the campaign. There's no way to reset it that I can see. And it syncs your progress. Yeah, see, it syncs your progress across your apps, which is kind of cool. So it's a tutorial campaign I'm playing through.
You can barely believe that the delicate amber soul gem you hold in your palm was just ripped out of the pyromancer's mind.
So it actually has like a little story.
As the amber line
And he actually reads it out, which you can hear right now, but I'm just going to skip it. So this is mission 2.
You spot a presence between the trees. In a small clearing, a pack of wolves stand facing you. The path beyond the burned-down village leads you to a lush forest. You feel a sensation. It's as if your body is being pulled towards danger. You know part of you is hiding inside the forest. You just need to figure out where it is. You can already feel wild eyes staring at you.
I guess
as
a lot.
You step inside.
We'll just begin. Okay, let's see what we got here. Oops. So again, consume. So it's kind of cool with the campaign. They give you a deck. I think it's statically pre-built little 30-card deck. And every time you win an episode, you unlock a new card that gets added to your deck. And it's like a new challenge each time. And you got to kind of play a little differently. Is I believe how it works. So I don't know what we're trying to do in this one, obviously. This is my first time playing it, but... Mulligan. Mulligan to ensure you can spend your gold for the next few turns. Oh, is it trying to teach me something here? So deal 3 damage to a target champion. Draw 2 cards. I like that. Ambush. Grave Demon. Tribute. Banish a target player's discard pile. That would be good later. Like, it stops them from recycling or pulling things out or recalling things. So it's cool, the whole discard pile thing. And since you're banishing, it puts it at the bottom of their deck, so it prevents them from that win condition of if they draw out their deck, they win. So it's like kind of good for that, but I don't think I need it right now. Ambushing this guy for free on the opponent's turn is kind of cool. Bitten. Draw 2 cards. Break target champion. The player whose turn it is puts a zombie token into play. Okay, let's get rid of this one. I don't know. Let's go with that. Oh, we got another Grave Demon. Can I see my deck? Oh, I can. Oh, I should have looked at it first. I don't even know what I'm trying to dig for here or what. So we had a couple banishments. Consume. 2 of those. Flame Strike. Oh, Flame Strike's cool. Deal 8 damage. I love that art. That's awesome. The dragon you can't see up there is like blowing fire down, burning all the knights. Forest Giant. A wild giant champion. Doesn't do anything, but he's free. 9/6. Ooh. There's only 1 of those in the deck. 2 Kongs. That's nice. The dealing 13 damage when it comes into play. Mythic Monster. Tribute. Draw a card. Okay. Yeah. Big body and just gives you a card when you play it. That's good. Palace Guard, I like this guy. Play it, and then you banish a target champion. So any of the ones that are unbreakable, you can still banish them to the bottom of the deck. So that's cool. Rain of Fire. Draw 2 cards or choose 3 targets. 3 damage to the first, 4 damage to the second, 5 to the third. Sea Titan. Untargetable. Return a target champion to its owner's hand. Standalone. Draw 2 cards. Each player chooses a champion they control. Break all other champions. I like that one. Standard Bearer. Ambush. Tribute. Put 2 human tokens into play. And while he's in play, he's got a passive ability here. Your other good champions have +2 attack. Vanishing. Look at the art on that. That's cool. If it's your turn, return a target's champion to its owner's hand, or spend a gold to draw 2 cards. I like the flexibility in cards like that. That's cool. So that's what's in the deck. Oh, it's 2 of everything. I see. It's 2 of everything. So maybe you unlock like 3rd copies of stuff or other cards. I don't know. That's neat. That is neat. Plus the other card. This is just what's in my deck right now. Obviously, I have what's in my hand also. But that's neat. Okay. It's my turn. I don't really have anything that's like crazy. I guess I would just put this guy into play. There's Ambush. I could play. I have 2 of them, so I could play one on my opponent's turn. Or I could just draw. Again, I don't know. Sure, I'll banish your discard pile. I will pass. Oh, they didn't spend a gold. Jungle Queen. What? Javelin Thrower. What is... Holy crap. Look at all this craziness. Okay, let's see what happened here. Wild Human. Tribute. Draw a card. Your other wild champions have +1 attack, +1 defense. You may play wild champions as if they had ambush. That means she can drop like Kongs into play on my turn. She's got to go. What's this one do? Oh, that just came into play and did 3 damage to a target. And that's what killed my little... Wait, how? What else did you do? Oh, I see. Damaged it. Then if it Feeding Frenzy. That's cool. If it's your turn, break target damaged champion. So damaged it, got rid of it. That's a lot of cards to do that. Get rid of that. Okay, let's see. What can we do here? They spent their gold. If it's my turn, I can break all champions. I can get crazy. Yeah. I don't know. Oh, it's not my turn. Duh. So let's just draw. Yeah. I guess we'll draw with this one. Sea Titan, another bitten. Can ambush this dude in. Oh, but I was gonna break all champions. That was dumb. That was dumb, dumb, dumb. Dumb, dumb, dumb. Oh, I shouldn't have put him in yet. Oh, fail, 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 fail. Oh, I got another big free one to drop in though. Okay, that's fine. So let's just attack. Canopy Ranger, yeah, play some stuff, because I'm going to bust it all up. Just going to put a blocker in, great. Clockwork Cowboy, what's going on? Let's see here. So let's do this. Let's break all champions, boom. Throw this guy into play and pass. Feeding Frenzy, drawing cards. Alright. Ambush, or I can just draw more cards. I want to draw more cards. Oh man. Pass to opponent. Let's see here. Alright, my turn. Gold not spent. just start by attacking. Canopy Ranger, ambush, tribute, target champion. Whoa, he's a 14/14. It's my turn, right? So I can do this. Banish target champion. Throws it on the bottom of its deck. I draw a card because it's my turn. Seems good, seems good. Sign damage. Okay, I can throw this guy in. I don't think we want to though. Pass. Their turn, let's see. Jungle Queen's back. Super annoying. We could just kill her with a Flame Strike. So I don't need her ambushing in big giant T-Rexes and Kongs and stuff. So I feel like this would be okay. 8 damage. Burn her up. Throw this guy in. So we can use him on our turn. Okay, let's try this guy first, I think. He does, when this card attacks, your champions get +2 attack this turn. So do we play this guy first? Yeah, because he can give +2 to our good champions, which, I mean, it's maybe not good. I don't know. I don't know if this is bad, but we'll try it. Oh yeah, he's not blitz. Yeah, so that was probably dumb. So we'll attack with this guy with 6. Hunting pack, put 3 wolf tokens into play. Oh wow. Okay, let's attack with this guy. He's gonna block. Kill some wolves. Enemy turn. Forest Dweller. Could just deal the 8 damage again to this guy. Makes Wild Champion stronger. Okay, let's see. So let's start by attacking with could throw the Sea Titan into play and return a target champion to its owner's hand. Then you'll just play it right back out and defend still, but at least it wastes their gold. No, let's see if we can bait them. Oh, Canopy Rangers just jumping in from everywhere. Oh, look at all this strength. Pass. 10-10 wolf? This is stupid. Alright, let's do this. It drops down to an 8-8. Okay, so they kill each other. Great. Alright, sure. Let's go with this guy. Oh wow, he's gonna block with that. Okay, let's go in with this guy. Get in. Oh, okay. Pass. Keep my human token for some defense, I guess. This guy's coming in for 9. Am I okay with that? I think I'm okay with that. Or I'll just block with my human token, actually. Can I? Yep, I can. Block. Sure. Draw 2 cards. Probably a good idea. Okay, we got that monster that draws us cards. Alright. Attack. Another ambush. Holy crap. Just get so many guys after I spend the zombie apocalypse thingy. Oh man. My turn though. Wolf token. Your wolf tokens have blitz. +1 and +1. This guy. Target champion gains +6/+6. Making these wolves huge. Yep. Block, that's fine. I'll just throw this guy in to draw. Pass to opponents. And they're ending their turn? What? Three wolf tokens to play, target a champion. This guy. All attackers will be broken. Why? Oh, it's just, oh, I see what it's saying. I don't know. Doesn't really matter. How do I stop this business? Drop a Kong in. Let's try to attack with this guy. I know he'll just get blocked, but. 3 more wolf tokens. Deal 12 damage. Really? Wow. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how to get through this little puzzle here. Deal 5 damage to a target player. Sure, whatever. Oh, another Kong. Deal 5 damage to a player, draw a card. Okay. Bad trade, bad trade. You make the wolves hit a little less, draw a card? I don't know. Stand alone. Oh, that's what I need right there. Oh, that's what I need. Exactly. Pick a champion, destroy the rest. So many wolves he throws in there. This one. Pass. Your other wilds get +2/+2. Oh, my God. Alright, it's time. If it's your turn, return target a champion to its owner's hand or draw. I'll use that for draw 2, I think. Oh my God. It's gonna keep damaging me. Oh, but I can win if I do this. Oh, 2 wolf tokens. Get out of here with that. Jesus Christ. Come on. Oh. Stupid ambush thing. Does she have ambush? No, she doesn't. Okay, let's do it like this. Done. Okay, let's attack with this guy. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm doing here. Like, I don't know how to break through. Like, I literally need breakthrough. I get it. Rain of Fire. That would be good against when they put a bunch of wolves out. Okay, let's see here. Well, let's just attack. Oh, wolf tokens? You don't say. Okay, I think we can do it. But I've thought that before. Okay. Choose 3 targets. Oh, they're 5/5. Oh. Who's the one buffing? This one. These two. She doesn't buff. Yeah, buffing. Assuming it does it all at the same time. Three, four, five. So I've killed this guy. Yeah, maybe I should have done it anyway. Wrong way, wrong way, wrong way. Yeah, I probably should have used that in there. If I could have killed two of them, but still. Just a little frustrating. Oh, it's gonna just kill me now. Oh man, kill me now. Yeah, just kill me. I don't even know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, that was rough. It's like, it's trying to teach me, like, should I hold the apocalypse to, like, yeah, to wipe the board? I don't know. That's only mission 2 of the campaign. The tutorial campaign. I don't know what I'm doing. Opponents move, opponents move. Let's try it again. All right, let's see. I don't know what we're looking for. We just know wolf tokens are gonna be flying in all over the place every 2 seconds. So we need this kind of stuff. We have Kong, we can use on our turn. On our opponent's turn we have this guy. I don't know, we'll just keep it. Let's see what happens. My turn. Let's just, do we have a draw? Oh, I forgot about the draw 2. I should have dug for a different draw 2. Probably a bad idea, but sure. Oh yeah, because we knew she was coming. Oh, yeah, it's ready. Yeah, that's fine. Use that guy to kill my little human. That's fine. Get in the damage while I can. Oh, the queen's back. I don't know what to spend. I should just draw, but that's a trap. I don't know. Just banish to draw. Oh man, 15-15. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. I don't know what to do about that. He's just gonna kill my Kong. Sad face. Sad face. Wow. Actually, you know what? Go ahead. Hit me for 5. That's fine. Oh, and another 3. Still has gold. It's so annoying. He's just gonna get a whole bunch of wolf tokens. I don't know. Okay. So I would hit for 4, I'd kill it. It would hit me back and kill me. That seems fine. Whole bunch of wolfies. It's not enough to kill them all. Such a waste of a gold, man. Oh my god. me for some 2s, that's fine. Put 3 wolf tokens to play. My god. What was that? Target a champion. You may deal 2 damage to it for each wolf you have in play. Okay. Break all of the champions. Could return that one to its token pile. Oh, it's exhausted, so we're good, right? Deal 5 damage to target player. Draw a card. Oh my god, what was the bottom part? Deal 9 damage to each 1 gold champion. Oh. Serenity now. Serenity now. Okay, it's our turn. Let's just start by attacking and get wrecked by 100 wolf tokens. What? 4 wolf tokens in play, you say? 1 card left in hand, really? Okay, I don't have any mass removal. So, yeah, I'll just fight some wolf tokens. Oh, this guy making them all buffed. It's like Flame Strike, our only way to win this. Just by burning the opponent for 8 every time. Yeah, it actually might be super silly. Seems really dumb though. Whatever. Let's get it out. We'll just try to survive till we draw another one. Okay, what's this one? I could do 5 damage. So if I banish this guy, they lose the buff. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Kong. Passed. Let's just play it safe. Let's try to survive. So we get our burn effects. Oh, we have none others in hand. Do we have the whole banish our own discard pile thing? Nope. Let's do some burn. Go you. You. And you. Oh, I should have went after actually the opponent. Still has a gold up though. Still has a gold up. What's it doing? Don't do 2 wolf tokens. Oh, gives them all a buff. Or one of them a buff. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, okay, they trade, sure. Kill one of those. No, cancel this. Let's do this one. Yeah, they trade. Alright. How does it have a gold again? Or it does have a gold. Oh, that one was free. Oh no, of course they have that card. Oh my god. Serenity now. Guess I could just try to draw out my deck. Yeah, sure. I apologize, it's not the most entertaining me playing this over and over again, but I want to win. Okay, 7 cards left in my deck. Eventually it'll start just doing direct damage to me though. My turn. Draw a card. Put a whole bunch of dudes in play. Whatever. This is a defend. If it actually attacks, I don't know. Deal 3 damage to the target. Oh, here we go. It's gonna start attacking me. Target a champion, deal with all, yep, all the wolf tokens. Let's do this. Yep. Block them all. Get out of here. Stupid wolves. Okay. Let's do this guy. I don't know. You don't stop. This one over here. Oh. I guess we probably. Does it really matter though? Well, let me add it up. We got this guy still to go. 3, 6, 9, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, they can kill me. Oh my god, this is like. Three left. 3 health left. Oh no. Okay. But, like, I have 5, 6 dudes. You think I would be able to just keep attacking, get in there and kill, but that's not how it's going to work. They're going to drop 76 wolf tokens into play. So what is it? What do I need to do? What's the trick? I don't know. Let's put another dude into play. Draw some cards. Win by draw. 3 damage. Yeah, I could draw into the free 3 damage. I have 2 of them still in there. Oh, if it's my turn, blow up the whole board. But I won't have the gold to play that if I draw. Okay, let's just go with this guy. Okay, literally have no cards left. 2 people that can defend. I think I should win, but I don't know. Yeah, frig, we did it. Sorry, that was painful, I know. I'm so sorry. Oh, man. Alright, we got a new card for our deck here. What do we get? Oh, we got that javelin thrower. Tribute, deal 3 damage to a target. That's cool. Oh, we see our frames per second in the bottom. I don't know why it's showing that on this page only. It's like, still in beta.
After you finally kill the last wolf, the Dryad stands defenseless, tears in her eyes. You can see the green gem moving its way down from her veins. A flower grows out of her index finger as she passes the stone to you. Standing in the clearing, she frowns as she becomes a tree once again. More memories slip into your mind. You remember a map of the whole world in front of you. Your fingers trace over the model of the forest you are currently standing in. You hear bits and pieces of an argument. You wanted to create something different than someone else. And then, everything in your mind is jumbled once again.
Try the next one. Under arrest.
A group of knights stop you. Unfortunately for them, you don't take orders from anyone. After walking through the rest of the forest, you hear large thumps ahead of you, and your body tells you to go towards them. You feel the earth quaking beneath your feet, but for some reason, you aren't afraid. You know that ahead of you, a piece of you is there. You approach the end of the woods that leads out into a field with many hills. You see 3 large giants appear from the hills nearby. You watch them rampage towards the village in the valley. You know what you have to do. You know that a piece of you is in one of them. You continue to follow them, but before you can get close enough to fight, a group of knights stops you. They stare at you with your blood-covered hands and torn-up clothes. They demand you to stay back. It is official business only. Unfortunately for them, you don't take orders from anyone.
Not from anyone. That's cool. All right, what are we keeping? What are we chucking? I don't even know. I don't know what we're trying to do here. Just trying to win, obviously. Break all champions, reset, or draw cards. Draw cards. So do we have something to do on their turn? Not really, right? This guy's cool and all, but I think we'll throw him away. This guy will keep. Banish on our turn is good. Draw. Okay, let's go with this one. Let's go with these two. Okay, we got our new card. That's cool. All right, give me 2 minutes. I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. Okay, so it's our turn. I think this guy will just play the slow guy, draw a card. Okay, we got Apocalypse back. Could do 3 damage to a target, like to hit the opponent, but I'd rather save it for... Again, we can only do it on our turn. Let's just see. Banish all 0 champions. What? Or what was... What the heck is going on? Another token army. Here we go. Oh my god. Oh, it's ready now. Okay, what was this? If it's your turn, banish all 1 gold champions. Oh my god. That's so rough. Tribute. Put 2 human tokens into play. The Preacher. Yeah, it's frustrating. Like, I would love to just draw cards with this, but I feel like I gotta, like, smash that whole line of dudes. Or I could just break them all on my next turn. Sure, let's do that. It's my turn, so I could just do this. Okay, that was exciting. Alright, what's this guy do? Ambush, Blitz, Tribute. Your good champions get +4 attack this turn. Okay. That's fine. Just Flame Strike. Yeah, we're gonna do it here. Yes. Gain 7 health or put 3 human tokens into play. Oh, it's gonna be some healing time. Fun. Fun, fun, fun. Just do that to draw a card. Oh, I like that. Got the hit through. Well, banish my 0 cost, of course. This jerk jumps in. Could use this just to draw 2 cards, but we could also use it to burn the opponent. Oh. Oh, I see. I need 2 other guys in play, so let's cancel that. Just use it to draw. Okay, that's what we want to do here. Just gonna play a stupid event to wipe champions out of play. Oh, here come the human tokens. Whee! Let's blow away the rest of them. Slap down a Kong for fun. Boom. Going with this guy, attack. Oh, it takes a 7 health. Okay. Here you would drop human tokens into play. Oh, bounces Kong. I don't know. Banish? Sure. Let's attack with this guy. Just take 7 health. Okay, that's cool. I'm down with that. He wants to block this one? Yeah, that's fine. He has no dudes, no hand. Really? Okay. Gets aboard though, no problem. Okay. I think maybe this one I should do. I get some tokens. We'll just fight it out. This guy does. This card attacks. So he has nothing in hand. So I could just Kong. I mean, it's probably overkill, but let's just Kong. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Kong this guy. Boom, knock him out. And then we'll just start attacking. Attack with all my little tokens. Clear the board and go for killing blows. Yeah, so that one seemed easier than the second one. I don't know what I was doing wrong with that mission, but yeah, I'm not sure. What do we get? Forced exile. That makes sense. That was the art in the story at the beginning. Draw 2 cards or banish target champion. The player whose turn it is puts 2 human tokens into play.
After you dispatch their commander, a few of the cavalry flee before you can kill them also. They're not even close to being...
Giant raid.
Giants have been destroying the village.
Uh-oh. So it's gonna be big dudes. Big dudes are coming at me now. So I guess having cards that banish target champions is probably good. Since it won't be the token flood this time, it'll be like big dudes probably. So this banishing again is good. 8 damage to a target might be pretty good. Draw 2 cards. See, I don't think it'll go wide, so I probably use this as draw 2. I don't really have like a good starting. See some champions, man. Okay. So let's start by... Oh, I did get rid of my... Oh wait, that's fine. Let's just draw 2 cards. See what they do. Rampaging Cyclops. Never seen this guy before. I don't know why the font's like different. Some of these cards have like different black borders. Kind of weird. I don't know. It's like not consistent. This looks very weird and out of place. Which champions may attack or expend powers? Yeah, this is the same stuff. 1712. Well, I think we just throw this guy. Does he give me 2? Yeah, he gives me 2 human tokens, right? Pass. Block. Okay. Now on our turn, let's just attack with this big guy right here. He's just drawing. Damage, okay. What else can we do? Let's do this. Banish that guy. And let's attack with this guy. Okay, we're getting our little pokes in here, little pokes. Frost Giant. Hey Ryan, how's it going? The game's okay. It's okay. It's a pretty neat card game for sure. Not my favorite. I still think Keyforge is a better game to be honest, but this has a better digital app than Keyforge because Keyforge doesn't really have an official digital app. So, but it's a neat game. App's fine. It's kind of like the Star Realms app. It's quality. Gets the job done. Let's see here. So blockers. What can I do? Banish him and make. Yeah, let's just. He dealt with my stuff in play, so. Let's just give him another card, that's fine. Oh, he's got free hill giants here. What's this? Frost giant? Oh man. Okay, at least he can't do anything with them on this turn. So I could wipe. 8 defense, 6 defense. I could burn. Human tokens to block next turn. That's fine. So how do we want to go about this? Ryan says, I'm on vacation this week. What other streams will there be? I don't know, to be honest. So tomorrow evening, though, is Aeon's End Legacy. Next episode of that, where Mel and I are playing it live. We also are doing the next day live. Justin and Kyle are joining us, I'm pretty sure, unless something comes up real life. But the stream that was voted on by the Patreons to play Architects of the West Kingdom Thursday night. We should have 4 players for that, actually. And then I want to do something Friday in the day, but I'm not sure what that is yet. I'm trying to figure out like what I have time to kind of figure out the stream for that day. Like I gotta get Gasket learned, and I may do that Friday, but only if I have time to learn him. I want to play some Gasket solo, or I might just play something else solo on Friday afternoon. I'm just not sure yet what it is. But yeah, that's the plan so far. Let's see here. So banish target champion or draw 2 cards. Probably save that to draw 2. Just don't know offensively like what to do here. I just blow them away. Yeah, I'm looking forward to playing with Gasket. I just haven't yet. I just haven't had the time to focus on other things, but I'm excited to try him. Is he like hard to learn, like hard to figure out compared to like other gear locks, or is it just like, yeah. I would assume he's more complicated. Like I saw he starts with like 1 health. And I was like, what? And I know he's immune to stuff, right? Because he's like a robot or whatever. A mech. Okay, let's banish this guy. We'll save this one for defense. We'll pass. Let's see what this guy does. No, LOL. If you can play Tink, you can play anyone. Oh, okay. Playing Tink is questionable for me still, though. I felt like I knew what I was doing, but then, like, later in that last stream was like, when I got tired, it was, like, hard to play him, but I think I understand how he works, but yeah, I can see that. Okay, so he's not as bad as Tink. That's what I get from what you just said. Okay, so he dropped a Kong in, destroyed my dude. He's attacking me. 8. So we could just pass and block with this guy. So we're trying to beat through the big dude strategy. And I think the best way... I think we go with this. Let's just do some direct damage. I don't know if we're ever going to get anything through here, but until we see our bigger dudes. Oh, there's a Sea Titan. Okay, so it's our turn. Let's go with... Oh, is this guy putting back to hand? Yeah, I don't want to do that with the Kong since he has a come into play effect dealing 13 damage. This guy has nothing. So let's just do... Oh, but he's a free guy. But at least he won't be ready to fight. Or we can just wipe the board, but I don't think that's smart yet. Let's just mess with him.
Leave me alone.
Pass to opponent. Alright, we got a Frost Titan. Frost Giant with Blitz. Oh, expends all my guys. What is happening here? Like revealing stuff and dropping stuff. I don't know what just all happened there. That's crazy. Oh, I see that he did the loyalty 2, showed me 2 cards. For each card revealed, you may return. Oh, it's loyalty X. Well, that's cool. So he can reveal as many Sage faction cards as he wants, and you may return 1 target opposing champion to its owner's hand. So you could reveal just 1 even, I guess. I don't know why he didn't do that. Okay, so Kong's coming in. Let's get some human tokens for defense. He bounces this guy back to hand, which is fine. I like that. So I can put him back into play and do this again. Get more human tokens. Okay, at some point, I have to just blow up the board. I could get 11 through, maybe. No. No. I don't think it'll work. I guess I could return. Let's see. Let's try this. Let's bounce one of these. Banish target champion. The player's turn it is puts 2 human tokens into play. Yeah, I'll do that. Get out of here. Hopefully I get it through unless he's got some free stuff to jump in. Let's see. Pass. Yeah, he's down to 3 health. Alright, we just burn him with Rain of Fire, right? Okay, let's drop. Oh my god. Look at this guy flooding the board. So I think we can just do this, right? We go choose 3 targets. 1, 2, 3. Apply and win. And we just burn him. Burn him with Dragon Fire. Alright. What do we unlock? New card for a deck. Frost Giant. Nice. A Blitz. Big dude champion. Expend all champions. Target players control. Winter has come. Nice flavor text.
1 giant remains. Bare trees, burnt plants, and large bones scatter the ground.
Dragon attack, sick. I like all the dragon cards in this game. The art on them looks super cool. Choose any number of cards. Alright, let's mulligan. What are we trying to do here? So dragons. So is it going to be like a crazy burn deck? Maybe untargetable Sea Titan would be good. Oh, it's our turn. Okay. So let's just throw this guy in, see what happens. Oh, no, wait. He's the bounce guy. Oh, I think... let's just draw. Let's just draw. Yep. Pass. Yep, pass. Dragon attack. Airborne Silver Dragon. Tribute. Draw a card. You may banish up to 3 target token champions. Okay, that didn't apply. Dragonling is also airborne. Makes sense. So I don't really have airborne in my deck. So yeah. This could be a problem because I can't block them when they attack. So I will just have to bounce. Break target champion. The player's turn is put zombie token into play. I don't know what I'm trying to do here. Let's just throw this guy in. Or if we could just draw. Oh wait, pass. Probably should ambush this little guy in. Bounce. Just play a guy, see what he does. Okay, he's coming in for the attack. I can't defend because it's airborne. Banish it or break it. Put the zombie token in place. See, that's more tame. I can deal with that. Silver Dragon's coming back. Dragonling again. Oh, let's just attack, see what happens. Draw Thunderous. Airborne and untargetable. Oh my god. Other dragons get +5/+5? Oh, unbanishable, sorry. Unbanishable. Okay. So I can't banish them with this one. Banishment, no work. No work. What's this? Break target champion, okay. So we can break them. I don't know, man. Either one of these is just going to come in, defend, and kill this guy. What can I do? What can I do? Walker. So I hit for 11, I don't kill it. It hits for 14 and kills me. So we could do this. Reduce it by 3. Deal 3 damage to target champion. we can just banish it. I draw a card. Sure. Keeps my guy alive, I think. That's good. I don't know. I'm gonna come in with all these airborne fools. Yeah, you can hit me for 2. For 10. I don't have airborne. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Need to Kong these guys. Guess I'm taking 10. I'm gonna break this fool. Yeah, bring him in. There we go. Oh, I probably should have done that first before this guy hit me for 10. He would only hit me for 5. Oh, that was dumb. Oh, he's back. Oh, this is annoying. That's so annoying. So Kong does 13 damage. Let's get our big boys on board, I think. And then we'll drop the 3 damage. I heal up 3 damage. He's still got gold though. He's just gonna drop another one of those guys in play. Oh, okay, he just drew cards with that, that's it. How many? How many does he have of this guy? This is crazy. They have like unlimited? Nothing I can do. Nothing I can do. He's gonna kill me right here. Oh, he didn't? Oh yeah, because they're snoozing. Oh my god. So he's unbanishable. Let's throw Kong in, I think. How do we do this? Let's just throw in... This guy's just gonna win on draw. Okay. Oh, I forgot to do this. So let's just return this guy back. Yeah, see, would have dropped him down. Oh, he would have still been 2 away. That's fine. something. Okay, he's down to 15 left. He's coming in for 5. Airborne, can't do anything against that. And we'll just throw this guy out. Deal 3 damage to target player and each champion in control. Ah, the burn! You got me, got me. Ah, the burn. Ah. Oh man. Yeah, it's cool little tests. Each one of these campaign games just testing you on something different. I like it. Gives you something to work towards. I think it's teaching me something.
Burnt plants. And
Teaching me the pain of the burn. But yeah. Let's see, do we have any games that we can... Oh, it's our move in 2 of these games. Let's see. Deal 9 damage to target champion. Oh, that's weak. Oh, he's unbreakable? Nice. So in that case, let's just attack. It's their turn. We'll just jump to the next game, take our turn in that other game. Drinker of blood. Unbreakable. Unbreakable on your turn when other champion is broken. If this card's a play, you gain 2 health and each opponent loses 2. Airborne Ambush Blitz. Loyalty. I have loyalty. Could just play this guy, draw a couple cards. Let's try this guy. Oh wait, it's enemy turn. Okay, we could... Yeah, let's just do this. Let's reveal this guy and this guy. I don't know. Here's my target. Done. Oh, but he's unbreakable. I'm so dumb. So dumb, so dumb, so dumb. So dumb. You guys probably laugh. It's like, yeah, man, no problem. So dumb. I just read he was unbreakable. Again, trying to learn the card pool. That's the problem. That's the problem. So, see if either of them take their turn. We can continue a game here. See how far we get. But I know if I start another game with like the AI or another queue with somebody else, they'll want to start their turn. But maybe if one of them takes their turn right now, I know they're online, so we'll try to like respond super fast and we'll see if we can continue the game out. Get it resolved here on stream. Nope, doesn't look like they're online. Could. Yeah, I'm not going to do the dark draft. I just don't know enough about the card pool to know. But that is a neat little thing in this game for sure. Let's do a real time. And see if I can even complete a game in time. Let's just do it with that same deck we were just playing. If anyone's even in the queue. War Machine, the art on that looks cool. Tribute, banish all opposing zero-cost champions. Try playing this on your opponent's turn after they spend their gold, then attack with it first on your turn. Yeah, which I kept forgetting to do in the last game. Courageous Soul. It's cool that they give you tips on here. Nobody's in the queue. No idea what quick match is. It's new. I'll click it. Let's find out what happens. Match for a game of any format. Oh no. Yeah, see, this is the problem. It's going to load me in draft. Alright, let's just do it for fun. I don't know what I'm doing, but we'll try to figure it out here. Let's see. Who looks good here? Oh, I have a timer on this too. Oh, it's real time. Alright, let's take this one. Drawing cards, looks good. Sure. I like Sage too. So out of the past cards, let's go with People's Champion. You pick two of these, the other two leave the game. Could reset. I like resets. This is a good defending card. Yeah, let's just go with these. I don't know. So one out of these. Unblockable tribute. Draw a card. Each opponent discards a card. I like that. Hiking. He's unbanishable. Loyalty to Blitz. Banished target champion. Man, that's a good card too. Yeah, let's try that. I don't know how much good I'll go with though, but... Oh, look at this. Lightning Storm. Tribute. If you played one gold card this turn... Oh, this guy's free. So is this guy. Yeah, I like this little free stuff. Let's go with some free champions. I don't know. I'm probably making the worst deck in the world, but I don't know any better. Necromancer, what are all these? 3 damage. Airborne Ambush Blitz. That's a cool card. Reveal the top card of target player's deck. You may play it paying all costs. If you don't, banish it. Sure. Gold Dragon looks cool. Juggernaut's cool. I don't know. I don't know if they're that good, but I have fun with them. Oh, I'm actually waiting for my opponent. What's going on here? Alright, what do we got? Oh, there's that War Machine. So we can look at the cards we drafted already. I don't know. Any loyalties in here? Just the blue loyalty. And a good loyalty. So... Breakthrough. That's good. No. Let's do this. Blitz. Banish a target card in opponent's discard pile. I don't know. Haha, Token City. Sure. Let's do it. Draw 2. What is this? Force field. Draw 2 cards. Each opposing champion gets -5. Draw a card. Or each opposing champion -10. Oh, I like erase. I don't mind this one. Banishment's kind of cool. Let's just go. Oh, I can only take one. Erase it is. Brachiosaurus. Hey, if we go the loyalty route, rally the people seems good. Yeah, he's going evil, I think. I like this guy's cool. Oh, Sea Titan's cool too. Which one's better? I don't know. Bouncing a guy, getting a big dude, or gaining control. Gaining control seems fun. Hasty retreat. The frantic digging is fun. Let's go that route. How bad is my deck so far? Do I even have champions? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't know what the numbers should be. 10 out of 18 cards. Seems fine, I guess. I don't know. Airborne. When this card damages opponent. I like this ambushy guy. When this card goes to your discard pile from anywhere, recycle. Well, maybe that guy's better. Alright, holy evil cards here. So I don't want these loyalty ones, I don't think. Gain 1 health for each champion card in a target player's discard pile. Banish that. That's kind of cool, clearing out their discard pile. This guy's got breakthrough. When this card's broken, put 3 demon tokens into play. Oh man, I don't know. Pretty slow. Yeah, let's just do that. Oh, there's that big dragon that was being super annoying. I don't have a lot of dragons, I don't think. Oh, I got 1. 2. 2. Beefy. Did I get it in time? Oh, they're gonna pick them automatically. I ran out of time. I don't know. Oh, I guess Smash and Burn's pretty good. But I don't get it. I don't get it. Oh no. Ambush, untargetable. Yeah, let's go for the giant. He seems more fun. Oh, we're almost out of turns here. Okay, demon token to play, then break, target 0. Brave, 5 health. Blitz. Unbreakable on your turn. Oh, that seems good. I don't know. No, let's go with this. Let's go with dudes. Last one. Apocalypse. I like that card. 3 zombie tokens. Oh, okay. So we got some blue cards here. Steel Golem. Target champion gets -10 attack this turn, recycle, or draw 2 cards. Or this, draw 2 cards and banish a discard pile. No. I think this is more fun. I don't know. We'll see how bad I do with this. Oh man, I'm afraid. I'm afraid. Let's see, what do we get? Sure. I don't know, I feel like we need some ambushy stuff. Let's get rid of this guy, and this guy. I don't know if I took enough ambushy stuff. Nope, all slow stuff. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. It's time, so I'm gonna be super slow, that's the problem. Let's just try to play fast and loose. Maybe we don't lose on time. Airborne tribute, draw a card. Oh, that's good. So I can spend some gold here. Either put some tokens in, or just drop one of these dudes in so they're ready for my turn. I mean, this guy's got blitz, this guy can have blitz. Although I can't give them all blitz because, oh, maybe I can, because I have enough blue cards. Let's go with... I guess I can only do this one. Yeah, none of them are ambush. Flood the board with tokens! So much blitz. I'm like loaded with blitz. All blitz all day. And if I can get another card in there, I can recycle. Yeah. Need to be quicker. Need to be quicker with my turns. That took forever. He's taking time thinking too, so it's not the worst. I have not really, no draw really, just this guy's a draw. Turn to hand, banishing from discard pile. But this recycle could be draw if I can get another card in my discard pile. He's gonna 3 damage and gain 3 health. Sure, you got that, human. You did it. It looks like he's thinking through his turn, which is fine. Oh, here we go. Start my turn. Let's go. Okay, so we got another free guy, loyalty 2 blitz. Okay, how do I want to do this? Juggernaut. Choose 2 cards. Oh, I probably shouldn't have started with this guy. I should probably attack with human stuff. So this guy's got breakthrough, so even though if he blocks, it goes over. But I don't have any buff stuff. I really take that stuff, or really value it, or really have it in any decks. I don't know. But it's probably something I should do, is have cards that like buff attack after they block and stuff. Oh man, he burns the board. Gonna just block to kill each other out. So if he just defends this guy's 8, only 1 goes through to hit his health. We're gonna kill each other, I guess. Oh, but I'm unbreakable, right? Yes, yes. So I kill his dude, but he stays around. That's good. I have 2 cards in there yet? No. Let's go. Let's attack, attack, attack. Oh. At least I have a theme going of being blitz crazy here. Don't know if that's a winning theme though. I need more draw. I need to draw into my draw. I need to get this recycle guy going. So what's this guy? Sage Fairy Champion. Ambush, so I'll save him from the other turn. Okay, he's burning my dudes. And drawing cards. Oh, I get to recycle? Oh yeah, because this guy going in there, right? Oh, that's cool. Yeah. More blitz. Just what I needed. Okay. That's cool, that's cool. Just trying to make quick turns here, even if I don't know what I'm doing, just to not run out of time. That's why I lose every time in these real-time games. So I just take longer to read the cards. Oh. See, he's running out the clock. I like it. Take your time. Take your time. Sweet. No, we're good, we're good, we're good. He doesn't realize it's his turn, I don't know. So once he plays a bunch of tokens, we have the war machine for that. This guy. If we keep blue cards in hand, we can bounce some guys back to hand as long as they don't have good come into play effects. This guy we can ambush and defend with on their turn. Reveal the top card of target player's deck. You may play it, paying all costs if you don't banish it. Oh, it was real time. Here we go. It's gaining 4 health. Oh, that's a 0-cost champion, isn't it? I haven't spent my gold. I'll just drop this guy in. Can't recycle, that's fine. I'm gonna assume he has more 0 cost. Ah, I pulled a 0 cost, love it. Deal 3 damage to target player? Sure, I'll take it. I don't really have anything to do that with, but that's cool. Curious what I draw next, if it was 0 cost or not. He still has his gold. He just passed to see what I would do. I could have just passed on my turn. Probably should have. Probably should have, but maybe it really has nothing to do with his gold. At least I got rid of one of his burn cards, because we know that's the theme he went for. So I didn't really do that. Okay, so now what? He got a 0-cost champion. We could banish. Could just go through with this guy. See what he does. See what he's got. Like if he blocks, that's fine. It's 5 damage goes through. Kills this guy. If he plays his gold to deal with this, I'm down. Because then he doesn't have any more gold, and maybe I go a little crazy with some blitz. So this guy can ambush. Loyalty 2, gain control of target champion this turn. It gains blitz. Oh man, so good. Do that on his turn. Avenger of Covenant, ambush, tribute, banish target champion that dealt damage to you this turn. Oh, that hasn't happened. Okay, so he wants to block with this one. So I could steal that guy. That would be crazy. Yeah, let's do it. I don't know. Is that nuts? I think it's awesome. I can't recycle. Let's just reveal, I don't know, these dudes. Oh, so good. That card is awesome. All right. Okay, let's do this guy. Let's target his deck. Oh, we got a little devil. Oh my god. Free cards. Awesome. Let's take them. Oh man, we're going to wreck this guy. We just stole another blitz card. Seems all good, but I could be totally wrong. Hopefully it blocks with this guy. Could banish a card from his discard pile. Oh, I love these swingy cards. This is cool. I like these swingy, like, rolling the dice, see what happens. Yeah. Just attack a bunch. This is awesome. If I win my first draft game ever, I'm ending the stream. I walk around the rest of the day with my head high, but I'll feel pretty good. I just figure go with a theme, right? Stick with a couple factions. Seems good. I don't know. He obviously wasn't going blue. This is why I saw so much of it, maybe. I don't know. Uh-oh. Yeah, here comes some evil. What's this? Banish. Oh, just to heal a little bit and deal damage? Oh, it's so he can defend with this guy and kill? Because I only have 2 health. Is there a way to get that champion in play and start doing some burn? No, he's not going to block. Weird. I don't know. 4 damage. If you block with it? Oh, he can't block because it's airborne. Not with that guy, he can't. Look, he's just, the clock's running, man. You gotta go fast. And let's go with this guy. Attack. Pass. I'm just gonna go all in. I have this guy for defense. Oh, yeah, he's gonna block. He's gotta do it. I'll kill this guy, right? Pass to my opponent to end my turn. Oh, he gets his guy back. It was only for the turn. He did some damage, though. Alright, let's see what he's got. 2 cards in hand, 1 guy in play. Banish target champion. It's going to banish my Juggernaut, that makes sense. It's the biggest threat to him. Breakthrough. Come in for 8. I have no way of buffing it. I just block. I think I just block with this guy. Can I? Oh, pass to declare blockers. Declare blockers. I'm not doing it. Okay, there we go. Wasn't clicking. Block. I'll just prevent me from taking damage. I lose that guy, whatever. It's not a big deal. It does prevent recycling, but like, I have nothing in my discard pile anyway, so might take a while to get the effectiveness off that. Gold not spent. Enemy turn. Can't do anything. Because I have nothing to play off turn. So that's what my problem is. I don't think I had enough of that. Well, there we go. Now I got some off turn stuff. Okay, so deal 2 damage. Battle Pass. I don't think I have any green cards, do I? Ambush. Oh, it's me. Whoops, I'm snoozing. Gold not spent. So I can get another Blitz guy going with some loyalty. Oh, I can return all these guys to hand? I mean, that's not great for the guy who bounces the guy on mine, but whatever. Let's do it. Show him my whole hand. And he's Blitz, so I attack. Do I win? Do I win? So I don't think any of them were ambushed. And they all cost a gold, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. Boom. Done. We did it! Crushed. Wow. Yeah, some swingy stuff there. Stealing his dudes and things like that. Man, I had some good stuff. Good stuff waiting too, just in case. That was cool. I really like Sage though. They're my favorite just to play out of like that beginner mode, like using their cards with a draw and stuff like that. Yeah, that was awesome. That was cool. It didn't go as bad as I thought it would, for sure. Oh, it's our move in a couple of these games. Let's just take our turns. Okay. What do we got going on here? Okay, so I can actually kill this guy this time. we'll just attack here. We'll go check our other game. Alright, let's see what he did. Oh, he just let that through. Wow. Kong. Boom. Big monkey. Big monkey. So end of the enemy turn. Finish all non-token champions. I think we're okay. Let's just do this to draw 2. Some cards. Pass to the opponent. My turn. What's it? Sneak attack. Draw a card. You may put a champion from your hand into play. Oh. Okay. So does that work with like Sea Titan on their turn? Do we have enough to recycle? Yes, we do. Let's play her. We will, I don't know, recycle.
We've got company.
Banish a target champion. Pass. It's cool. It's cool. Alright. So, assign damage. He's not going to defend. What is going on here? Raging T-Rex? But here's the problem. He hasn't spent his gold. Whatever. Draw 2. I don't know. We'll reveal those ones. Whatever. Ooh. Pass the opponent. Are both opponents around right now? We can finish both these games. That would be nice. See how good I can be passing 2 games, going back and forth. I already have enough trouble in 1 game. Let's see how I can do in 2. Oh man. So up here is the challenges. Play 3 games with only good cards in your deck. So I was trying that in the beginner one. You just pick like the good faction and play. This is another way to get gold. Play a game with 3 Necromancer Lord and 3 Crystal Golem in your deck. So I'm assuming you have to build a deck for that. Play 3 games with half Sage, half good deck. So I guess 30 cards of each faction. Or is it like really half and half, or can you do like a little bit more of one or the other? I don't know. But it's neat. Alright, so it looks like our opponents maybe aren't around to take their turns right now. So I think we'll wrap it up here then. But yeah, that's going to be it for the stream today. That's our look at... Oh, wait. Hold on, we got to take our turn. Maybe we'll try to finish off Lyra's game then, actually. Knew that would happen. Oh, he made a zombie token out of my guy. Poor T-Rex. What did you do with it? What is this? Necrovirus. Break target champion. Each player puts a zombie token into play. Yeah, that seems good. Alright, so my turn. What do we want to do? We're going to do a bunch of free stuff. Get rid of that zombie token. Put a wolf token into play. Can we recycle yet? No, we don't have enough to do that. We could do this. Get rid of this guy. And we do this. Recycle these down to the bottom of the deck, draw a card. task. Draw 2 cards or put a champion from any discard pile into play under your control. Gains Blitz this turn. Break at the end of the turn. Oh, that's cool. Ah, that's cool. I like that. All right, let's pass to the opponent. We'll wait. We'll see. We'll wait in this thing. We'll see what if Illyria's here to take the turn. Listen to the nice little music calming me down. Do, do, do. Yeah, this Draka card's really cool. Wild Dragon, Tyrant Champion, Airborne, Loyalty 2's Blitz. When this card attacks, deal 3 damage to each of the defending player's champions. Yeah, that seems really good. It's good for just wiping out a token army, I think, right? Hunting Pack. Look at the art. That is so cool. Love the art in this game. Put 3 wolf tokens into play. Target a champion. You may deal 2 damage to it for each wolf you have in play. So that works with me putting wolves in with this one. Then I can do that. Seems cool. No. Maybe Illyria's not there to take her turn, or his turn. All right, for real, we're ending it this time. Oh no, wait, we had another. Oh, we had another game waiting. Man, I didn't even see the notice for that one. Declare blockers. Oh, it's airborne. If I banish it on my turn, no, they can attack. That's fine. Hit me, hit me. All right, so we're gonna leave it there. And yeah, so I'll play this again in the future. I don't know when, but it's cool that I can just boot it up and play. I'll probably finish those games not on stream, I assume, because I don't want to leave my opponents hanging. But check out our other streams coming this week. Aeon's End, we're continuing that playthrough series. Back to the physical games. So check out episodes 1 and 2 if you haven't already, because we'll be playing episode 3, trying to take down that nemesis we were having trouble with last time. Also, we'll be playing hopefully some 4-player Architects of the West Kingdom Thursday night. Check out youtube.com/Rob's Gaming Table for all the upcoming streams. And subscribe and hit that notification bell if you don't want to miss next time we go live, and check out our next time we play Epic the card game digital. But yeah, pretty cool app, pretty cool game. Yeah, if you want to challenge me ever, it's just Rob Game Table, all one word, is my username in this app. But I'm definitely going to be playing it for the next little bit. So if you want to challenge me in it, it's free to play, available on iOS, Android, and Steam now. And yeah, it's pretty neat. Check it out. It takes a little bit to get used to the whole when to spend gold and all that stuff. But yeah, there's how to play videos linked below, rules are linked below, that deck building website, so you can go look at other people's decks from the past. And I'm assuming other people will post decks on there going forward. But that's all linked down in the description of this video, so check that stuff out if you're interested in Epic the card game. Also, you can join the Facebook group for this game. There's a digital version of the Facebook group and a regular physical game Facebook group I found. There's also a Reddit subreddit for it, so check those out if you're interested in the game more. But yeah, thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.